Welcome back to the Agent Orange podcast. It's your boy, Big Tali, and we got a special guest today. Introduce yourself, bro.
My name Chris. You already know. Here with Big Tali.
It's my fault. X the God also gonna join. He a little late today. He gonna be in here like 10, 15 minutes. We starting wrestling talk without him because I don't tolerate tardiness. So we got a couple concepts. Topics we gonna cover today. We just gonna start without X, and then when he ready, we just gonna bring him in. We not starting the topics over. He shouldn't have been late. So, Chris, you can pick the first topic out of the list, and we're not gonna tell y'all the topics until we get to them because we gonna be mysterious.
Shit, we can do. I've been waiting on this one. Best factions.
Oh, best factions. Okay, this all times or current?
All time.
All time. There's some strong contenders like the NWO. That was really before my time, though. I know I'm a youngin. I had to make sure I include them before the old heads get on me in the comments.
Mm-hmm. See, whenever I thought of the question earlier and was thinking about it, the first thing that came to mind, Evolution, because obviously they ran everything, then DX.
DX and Evolution. I think DX is low key an overrated faction because you think Triple H. Hear me out, because you say DX, right? You hear Triple H and Shawn Michaels, right? That's what you think, correct?
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels wasn't really in DX for real. Like, he got injured as soon as they really started, and Triple H overshadowed the rest of them. If you think longevity, what did X-Pac, Road Dogg, or Billy Gunn do?
Yeah. Other than make special appearances in the
I'm not saying they was bad. Just because I think you overrated doesn't mean you bad by any means. They still a good faction. But I think they overrated when it compares to like Evolution. It compares to NWO. It compares to the Shield. Like,
yeah, but then I just think of the moments that they did have with all of them. Like when they popped out with the tank.
That was fire.
They also like one of the best moments.
They also got some moments that ain't aged well, like the whole Nation of Domination. Nah, they get canceled, bro.
Yeah, no, it could not survive today. That faction would be gone within like an hour.
Triple H, low key, he might be a little racist, bro. He did that, the whole Booker T stuff. Then MVP was just ranted on Instagram about how Triple H racist, and then they let go of Bobby Lashley. You know, I'm just saying, I'm not saying he is, but I mean, there's signs.
I mean, maybe just a little bit. We gonna have to see, because if he do the same thing as like Vince did, where they would have a black champion for like a month and then they lose it instantly, then he may be there.
You know, I don't know if you know this, but there's every black WWE champion has lost the title to Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Even The Rock, if you count him. Some people don't count him. But he even lost to Brock Lesnar, I think 02 or 03 at SummerSlam.
Damn. I think it was 02.
Probably. But then Bobby, Kofi.
Don't even get me started on the Kofi one. That shit was stupid.
That was sad, bro. I almost cried.
I did cry. I'm not afraid to admit it. That shit hurt my soul.
The only like thing on wrestling TV that ever made me tear up was the Undertaker losing. Man, see, look, bro, Lesnar be breaking people's dreams. Man, I hate Lesnar.
I'm not even gonna fully blame Lesnar. I'm gonna blame Vince too.
Low key, people say that Brock beating the streak was bad booking, but in hindsight, it was kind of genius because that's what put him on that run he was on.
I think the way they did it was stupid. Like with Brock, if Brock won and that was it, he was the only one to ever beat him. Okay, whatever. And then we had like a year, 2 years later with Roman.
Yeah, I think it was it was 3 years, I think, because he fought after that. I think he fought Bray, then he fought Shane, then Roman.
Yeah. When him, like, he shouldn't have lost to Roman either.
Nah, bro, I hated that. That
With
shouldn't have been
Brock, he
booked.
was fine.
Oh, bro, who thought? Cause that was when they were trying to push Roman as the next superhero, the super face.
He
Who
got
thought
booed
him
out of the
beating the
booting after
Undertaker
that.
would get his ass cheered, bro?
It was so stupid because I know they saw the backlash with Brock beating him, and then they were just like, yeah, and Brock was like, he's somewhat loved. Like, people still like him and everything, but everybody feels a certain way about him. But then Roman, no one liked him like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I got Brock in my top 10, and it's more so of after the streak era Brock than before the streak era Brock. Like, people complain that he was a part timer, but every time he was there, it felt special. He had
Yeah,
great
no,
matches for the most part,
I
and
would say 15 for me. Because the moment he did, top 15 for me, because the moments he did have, like him versus Cena at, what was it?
When he squashed Cena, the really bloody one,
The super bloody one where they were just
Extreme
beating the
Rules.
shit out of each other.
Cena should not have won that, bro. I still don't get that book just to this day. Why did Cena win?
Brock was like not destroying him, but he was dominating him at the end. And then all of a sudden it took like one AA and Brock was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to fight no more.
With the AA on his, nah, bro. Lesnar should have won that. That was Lesnar. Then they had Lesnar lose like 2 matches to Triple H back to right after that too, and then he beat the streak. Like, I thought Taker was gonna win for sure because they had Lesnar lose to Cena and then lose to Triple H, and then I was like, yup, he cooked, and then he beat Taker, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, no, because like the build up to it was amazing, and they made Brock look strong building up to it, and I was just like, yeah, it's gonna be a good match, but it's Taker. They gonna have Taker win it. They should have never had him lost. Honestly, he should have went.
I agree.
35-0 or whatever it is.
I think the only person that should have beat him is Bray. If anyone should have beat him, it should have been Bray.
I would have been perfectly fine with that because after the match they even did the whole passing of the torch and everything.
Facts. Like, bro, they could have did a storyline where like Bray consumed Taker's soul or something. It would have been crazy. They could have did something with it.
They could have really played it up.
Look, bro, at WrestleMania 30, they should have just switched opponents. They should have had Brock squash Cena. I think he would have still got the same effect if he squashed Cena like he did Taker.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bray in the streak at 30.
Yeah, no,
and that would have put, like, you know,
way better booking.
That would have pushed Bray to a whole nother atmosphere instead of giving it to Lesnar. Because, like I said,
Lesnar didn't need it.
Lesnar was booked crazy after that, but they could have booked Lesnar like that anyways. That's a UFC World Heavyweight Champion.
That's someone that everyone knew, like, yeah, he's still, no matter if he wins or loses, he's dominant, no matter what.
Facts. That would have...
Bray could have had it. They could have gave it to Bray.
Bray should have, if Roman would have broke the streak that night instead of just beating him.
He would have been shot. As soon as he left the building, he would have been shot.
They started Raw. He just got booed. He couldn't even talk for like 30 minutes.
Because I'm going to be honest, I was like, what? 14, 15, maybe 16, whenever he beat Undertaker. And I thought about shooting that. I thought about shooting him myself, honestly.
I was 11, I think, when he lost to Lesnar. And so 3 years later, I was 14.
Yeah, 14.
So yeah, man, bro, I was like, nah.
It made, I'm gonna be honest, I took like a month break after that. I was mad. I told my mama to try to get a refund because she paid for the pay-per-view.
Bro, look, after Lesnar beat Taker, I was like, I'm never watching wrestling again. And then, like, I looked away and I was like, wait. That starts after the Daniel Bryan reign. It starts after the triple threat. Bro, I was in hysterics, bro. I didn't even go to school the next day. I was so mad.
That shit had me pissed. My mom forced me to go to school because I was pissed about it. I did not want to go. And the whole day, I was just sitting there mad as fuck. Everybody was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Don't even talk to me, bro. I'm gonna choke slam your ass. Stop talking to me."
Thanks, bro. I had knew this dude, and he knew my favorite wrestler was the Undertaker. He texted my ass. He was like, I forgot what he said, but he was just like making fun of me, bro, because he said something like, I don't remember, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna fight your ass when I come.
No, my one of my friends at the time, I came into school the next day, and he was like, "So how you feel about it?" And I was like, "That was the stupidest shit." And I started ranting, and he was like, "You just mad he lost? He suck anyway." And I was like, "Nigga, I actually beat your ass right now. Stop playing with me."
I was ready to crash out about to take her, bro. That's my goal right there, bro.
All right, but back on the fucking topic.
Oh yeah, we was talking about factions.
Evolution ran it
They still
for the
running, bro.
biggest star. Yeah, nah, that's still.
Running.
And then you already know Randy up in there still doing his thing.
Batista in Hollywood, man, nah, Evolution. I think as individuals, they the greatest faction ever.
Yeah, nah.
And I don't think it's close either. Second place might be the Shield.
Second place, definitely the Shield for me. But Evolution's their impact, like they revolutionized the faction game.
He up there, bro. But Ambrose booking with S, bro, after the Shield broke up.
You know, they did not know what they were doing with them. Like for some of it, it was all right. Like whenever he was obsessed with Seth, I was like, okay, we good. But as soon as that beef got done, they had nothing because he didn't have beef with nobody else. Wasn't really nothing going on.
Then there was a point in time where he had a pet plant named Mitch.
And we all know about Roman. Roman honestly, to me,
so he got the tribal chief. He was hated.
Yeah, nah. I think like if it may sound bad to say, if he didn't have the whole "my name is Joe" with the leukemia thing,
Yeah.
he never would. I don't think he ever would have turned because his return after that, I think, is what started everybody like pushing and liking him, and what really started that push because we didn't know if he would come back for real.
No, that's a fact. This I don't believe this at all. Just warning, because I don't want people to keep this out of context. I don't believe this at all. But there is conspiracy theories that WWE faked him having leukemia to try to get him like. You seen those?
Yeah, I've seen those, and
that's stupid.
If I'm gonna agree with you, I don't believe it at all. If they did do that and that ever came out, I think that would be the end of WWE. Honestly, they would get so much backlash.
Vince not in charge anymore. They could easily just push it off and say that was the crazy old dude they kicked out.
Yeah, fair enough. Because you would have thought the whole shit going on with Vince in the last couple of months, they would have lost a lot of watchers there, but they didn't.
Yeah, bro, that whole situation crazy, bro.
No, and then I also got the Wyatt family.
Oh yeah, the Wyatt family. I don't know, bro. I love the Wyatt family. I really did, but I don't know. I feel like they never really hit their full potential. Like they just lost too many matches.
I think because some of their best matches were amazing, like them versus the Shield.
Oh
fucking
yeah, that's
amazing match.
Well, that's
banger.
A great match.
Yeah.
The Elimination Chamber. That whole pay-per-view was fire.
Yeah, no, that whole thing went crazy. What else? Like, I think because they did it in a good way because they mainly focused on Bray as the leader.
Yeah.
But
Luke Harper was that dude though, bro. Brody Lee, man.
He went crazy. R.I.P. He insane with it.
I'm interested in what they're gonna do with the Wyatt Six now.
I really don't know because their whole thing with Gable right now.
That's such a weird first person for them to feud with.
I just don't, because I see a lot of people saying that they think it's because he betrayed his family, aka Otis and Alpha Academy, all that.
Well, I get that, but it's just
But why
like
him?
you think they would want to go after like someone higher on the card establishment, Chad Gable, like
yeah, like
or someone
honestly,
that has something to do with Bray Wyatt.
they could have done a couple other people, because like it may be too big a wishing, but they could have brought up the whole Shield past and went after Seth.
That's what I was thinking.
And
Good one.
Seth would have been a good one. They could have pushed it a little bit longer and went after like waited until like Finn turns on Damien or something, and then went after Finn.
I think they should have went after Bobby, because like he was supposed to feud with Bray before Bray passed. That was the plans heading into Mania.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared though at first, because I was like, okay, I get Bo's Bray's brother, but does Bo have the same creative thoughts like Bray would have?
Yeah,
And so far
can
it's
he
going
really do
good.
it? Yeah, no, so far it's good, but I'm waiting to see.
I will say that Bo is a better in-ring wrestler than Bray Wyatt is.
Oh yeah, for sure. But in the character is what sold me on Bray, because like his Bray, R.I.P. to him, but he was just kind of average when it comes to that. But his creativity and how he played the character,
he was so good at his character, bro. And I don't know. I think the Colt Bray was the best version of Bray. I had Bray in my top 2 of all times just because I'm really big into horror before The Fiend. Just Colt Bray was already in my top 2.
Yeah, nah. That whole first couple of runs that they had, like him versus Randy, crazy.
And then he did the whole stupid shit with Matt Hardy and stuff, and then he was floundering for a minute. But then he came back to Firefly Funhouse.
That is everything started to pick up again. I was fucking with it then.
You ever seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's where WWE got the idea from those Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Definitely.
Then The Fiend. Then I wasn't really understanding where they was going with his last one yet, but they still had time to cook. I was pretty confused, not gonna lie.
When they made The Fiend just a regular wrestler, that's when I was just like, I don't know what we doing.
Bro, he kicked out of like 15 curve stomp and then lost the 1 RKO. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, no. As soon as he became like a regular wrestler, I was just like, I don't know what we doing here. It like y'all losing the plot right now.
Facts. He should only came out every couple months. It should have been like normal Bray.
Mm-hmm. For his big matches, like the Demon
or someone that he just couldn't beat. He had to go get the Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but the Wyatt family, they was for the Colt version, man.
Yeah, them starting out when
they added Braun Strowman and he was choking out Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns.
Oh my God. When they brought Braun out, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, who can actually beat them right now?
Yeah, bro. Look how big
because he came out and just demolished shit.
He was just strangling Roman and Dean. Like he was choking them to death, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's lit. We back."
Yeah, and then what was it? Whenever I forgot what match it was. Whenever Roman went to Superman punch him, and he just ate it and looked at him.
Bro, Braun Strowman, after the Wyatt family broke up, he was that dude, bro. I don't know what's going on with him now, but he was that guy.
I thought they were gonna bring him back. Like I thought they were gonna hold him, because I saw on Twitter everyone was saying that he was medically cleared and everything and could come back. I thought they were gonna hold him out and keep him with the Wyatts. Yeah, with the new Wyatts and stuff, and he was gonna come back as that, and it gives him originally what he came through and everything, and it'll be fine. Now they just have him beefing with the fucking, not even the full Judgment Day for real. It's really just like
JD.
It's JD, his little bobblehead self.
JD is insane, bro. Like he should have, bro. I don't remember if it was No Mercy or Great Balls of Fire. I know he wrestled Brock at one of them, and Samoa Joe wrestled him at the other.
Mm-hmm.
But he should have beat Brock, bro. He was the top guy right there. He was the most popular dude in WWE.
Yeah, he he was over. I think ever since like after the Wyatts broke up, and then when he went on and won the tag team championship with Nicholas, the little kid, that's whenever he reached like peak, and he just stayed there for the longest time.
And did nothing new. Like, bro, he was the only person that beat Roman Reigns clean in years, and he beat him clean like 3 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
They could have done more with him. They still can do more with
bro,
him.
I was so upset when they put him in the Roman feud. I was like, damn, Strowman's about to lose. Then I was watching, I was like, he just won. Then they did a rematch. I was like, okay, Roman's getting him. Then he won again, and I was like, hold up, hold up, he took it right now.
Honestly, I think they may keep him like lower card, like low mid card for right now. Keep doing what he's doing with JD, and then after like maybe like one more feud with the Wyatt Six, then they'll be like, okay, we need to up the ante and bring him in there.
They could come after Braun and be like, the whole story is like, why didn't you join us? You were family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they could do when Alexa Bliss is ready to come back? Because you know her and Braun had the team, and her and Bray also had teams. They link Braun back up. Then the Wyatts come after both of them because they're like, y'all were family.
You should have been with us. You know, that would cook. Honestly, that would cook. That would be heat.
They send Nikki after Alexa, then they can send whoever after Braun.
Yeah, probably. I like that because Nikki. I don't know what they're gonna do with her. Honestly, I really don't know what their plan is. Because what is she gonna do? Go after like the women's title or something?
How do you think they gonna book them? You think Bo gonna be the single star, and I think Dexter and Joe Gacy gonna be the tag teams, and then Eric Rowan gonna be like the muscle.
I think, yeah, somewhat like that. I think Eric is just gonna be the dominant one that they don't really book him for a singles. He's just always kind of sit there, and then whenever they do put him in a singles, he just squashes everyone. And then we got Bo doing his own thing.
Eric, bro, he has like Bo's Bray's brother, of course, but I'm talking just on screen strictly. He has the most connections with Bray.
Mm-hmm.
They could even tie in Brody too if they wanted, because they could do he mentioned it in his little promo he had. He's the only one left of the original. The other two passed away. And they could definitely do so much with Eric Rowan.
They could send Eric, honestly, as like a solo act against Braun.
Yeah, they might do that, and I'm thinking they could use Bo as like a manager.
Yeah, and then he only really pop out when he need to.
Oh, bro, Eric versus Braun with Eric, man, the promo, bro. You should be with us. You were family, all that's gone.
That would be insane. Like, honestly, it would bring tears to my eyes. It would hit.
I got goosebumps, bro. That would be so. I would be glued to the seat, bro.
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna get my application, bro. How about to get me in contact with Triple H?
Let me contact him real quick. Let me call him up.
Bro, I wish I had the money to start my own wrestling promotion, bro. I'd be cooking.
I say that, and then I cook for like one event, and then I have one good event out of the year. Honestly.
Nah, bro. I play GM mode. I play GM mode, bro.
You know what you're doing.
Hell yeah. Bro, the GM mode on the new games is ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I think the last one I bought was 22.
Damn, I got 24. It's a cool game. I like what I really do is because I fuck with gauntlet matches, so I just play gauntlet matches and just do that and see how many people I can beat in a row, and I switch to whoever beat me and just keep going.
That used to be me with the Royal Rumble. I'd pick like one dude, get to like 28 or something, and beat everybody else. I'd go in and I'd give myself unlimited finishers. And just keep hitting. I'd do like Taker and keep hitting tombstones on people. And then one dude would eliminate me, and I'd be like, all right, and I'd switch to them. And it was always like the
James
worst
Bond,
person.
bro, their powers once they beat you.
It always the sucky person that beat me too. It was never someone big like Cena or something. It was always like
20 people, then Gregory Helms would throw me out.
get in there and Ricochet will toss me, and I'll be like, how?
Well, don't disrespect Ricochet, bro. Big Rick. You talking about Big Rick? Little Rick, I mean?
He gas. But he shouldn't be doing what he be doing in the games. In the games, he be cooking.
That's a fact, bro. On 2007, though, bro, man, I come in and eliminate everybody. The fucking Kenny Dykstra would throw me out. Who the fuck is Kenny Dykstra? I don't even know who that is.
I get in there and then fucking like you got like Finley. Finley will come in and uppercut me, hit me with a shillelagh, and then boom, I'm gone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, you in the final two, and Jimmy Wayne Yang throw you out. Fucking Mike Knox eliminate your ass.
You got like the one guest celebrity wrestler that they have up in there come in and beat you.
It's insane, bro. I think it was on fucking 2000. I don't remember which one. It was one of the SmackDown games. They had Limp Bizkit. Imagine you like Brock Lesnar. You take out everyone. They're Limp Bizkit. This is
some of them were wild.
Bro, they had Machine Gun Kelly on one of the games a couple years ago. Post Malone on the new one.
I was gonna say I know Post on the new one because they had that whole thing where he got scared by the Undertaker on the commercial. That shit had me dying.
They just dropped a DLC pack with Pat McAfee and a bunch of random NFL people. And WWE 2K Twitter posted, they're like, who's excited to play these with these new characters? And they just got completely cooked in the comments. Everybody's like, we don't know these people.
Because outside of Pat, ain't nobody care. I don't want to see him wrestle either. I don't care about his shit.
Damn, bro, we keep getting sidetracked as fuck. We supposed to be talking about factions.
Nah. And where you put the New Day on the list though?
That's hard though, cause like they up there, but I don't know. Even though they more than who, I really see them more as a tag team than a faction.
Yeah. See, I was debating on it because I was literally sitting there eating dinner a couple hours ago, and I was sitting there.
Like a bloodline.
They good because they low key been carrying the show the last couple of months or 2 years actually. Take a couple of months away.
4 years now, 3.
Yeah, they really was carrying the show.
Bro, Pete Bloodline, Roman, Sammy, Jimmy, J, Paul, man. Bro.
Nah, I gotta put honestly, just because Sammy with the Usos gotta be top 3.
I don't know top 3 all time. It's top 10. I don't know about top 3.
top 3.
Because you got to think about it, bro. The bloodline's still happening right now, and they've gone downhill since then. So it's kind of like dragging them down. But
I think once Roman come back, it's gonna cook. They're gonna be right back up there.
Bloodline or the Shield?
That's a hard one. That's a real hard one.
I think as individuals you gotta go Shield, but I think as a faction, I don't know. I can't say that, bro. It might just be recency bias because the Shield was them dudes, bro.
I was gonna say I don't know if I can agree with Bloodline being over them because the Shield.
I gotta go with the Shield, bro. The Shield,
they cooked. From the moment they came in and took out Ryback, Cena, and who was the other one?
Bro, they was Team Hell No. They were beefing with them too when they came in. It was when they first came in, it was just Ryback and Cena because they was hired by CM Punk in that triple threat.
Yeah.
They went on. Cena went off to do his own thing, and Ryback teamed up with Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Yeah, and even then, the Shield dominated.
Bro, I remember with the Shield, bro, they first lost. Wasn't it the Cody Rhodes and Goldust?
Yeah, it was Dean and Seth versus. Was it Dean and Seth?
I was Seth and Roman because Dean had the U.S. title.
Yeah, that
But
that was
wait, I
crazy
think
to
that
me. I
first.
was confused.
You know the first person to ever pin Roman Reigns was Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
I low
And
key thought
then
SummerSlam, no cap.
I thought he had it in the bag whenever he faced uh Roman.
Yeah, I still don't get why Jimmy turned on him.
I don't know. I know it's because they said that they did want to split them up and everything, and that like their dream match was to face each other and shit. But it was so stupid.
That match was terrible.
And then no, I still gotta put the Shield over him because the Shield they
Yeah,
ran shit, and then the beef with the Evolution that fucking shit was crazy.
that's a fact. Oh, bro, yeah, the Evolution, the Wyatt family feud, bro. Nah, the Shield, they was done. I think the Shield. I think I got them as the greatest faction. Them and Evolution top two. I think.
Yeah, no, I they interchange for me honestly. It can go either way on them. Because when I think of Evolution moments, like you get amazing moments, and they just ran everything. Had four of the top stars ever
Speaking of
running
top
it.
stars, you know which faction low key aged well, but didn't have like one that crazy at the time.
Mm.
Legacy.
Legacy, I fuck with Legacy. I love them,
Except for Ted
honestly.
DiBiase. Cody Rhodes that dude now. Randy was that dude then. Ted DiBiase in
Especially,
prison.
especially when it was 09
They
when
did
they
have some
had Randy
they had some
going through it.
bangers with DX though.
Yeah, it's
Like that was
like honestly Legacy. They outside of like Randy though, you take Randy away, what were they for real? They didn't really do shit.
they was Cody and Ted, but that's not the Cody we know that we know nowadays.
Because Cody, I fucking hated Cody. Every time he came on the screen, it just pissed me off. I hated watching him wrestle then. I hated his characters that he had, especially when he was dashing Cody Rhodes.
Bro,
That shit pissed me off.
I fucked with Undashing. I don't remember what he called himself.
Stardust.
No, not Stardust when he broke his nose.
Oh, the dashing Cody Rhodes.
No,
Whenever he had the
Dashing.
face, was
Yeah,
the dashing was the mustache, right?
Dashing was before that. Because he was saying he was handsome and shit, and then Rey Mysterio broke his nose. So then he had like the mask on. He went crazy.
What fucking Cody
He
Rhodes with mask?
came out handing the ugly members of the crowd. It was so funny, bro. I'd be so offended, bro. Imagine you at a show and bro come up with you to you with a bag. It's up. It's up, bro.
They would have had to actually see me. Fuck the TV, fuck the cameras, fuck the fans. They gonna have to see me.
Bro, tell me why earlier at Walmart I was walking down the aisle, right? And this kid picked up like I was going through the aisles. I was passing I was going to the bathroom. I passing the toy aisle, and this kid picked up the world heavyweight title, right? It ran up to his mom, was like, "Can I get this?" And I was like, "No, you gotta beat Damian Priest." Bro. He just looked at me confused.
Nah, that was gonna sound wrong. Never mind.
But let's get on to this next topic, bro. We're gonna do. Damn, we should have picked the order, cause now I got a dilemma.
We can talk about Ilya Braun and Mello.
Yeah, we could do that since you're gonna bring it up and spoil the topic, anyways.
I mean, we're not gonna end on it. That's not even the best one.
Now that's a fact. Ilya Braun and Mello, they are the big three from NXT right now. They clearly gonna be the future of the WWE heading forwards. It's clear as day. And Braun Breaker lost to Sami Zayn, and still pissed about it to this day.
I think he got him at SummerSlam. I think he's gonna come in and squash him. Honestly,
That's what I was hoping would have happened at I forgot Money in the Bank. He should have just speared him 1, 2, 3, and then they had a better match at SummerSlam.
I think he. What I'm thinking is gonna happen. Braun beats the brakes off of Sammy. Honestly, beats the shit out of him. Sammy
It's
loses,
like Ultimate Warrior Honky Tonk Man.
and then like Sammy loses, and then we get like a rematch on Raw right after. One of the best Raw episodes that we get, because it's gonna be Sammy versus Braun for the IC title, and then the Wyatt Six versus Gable, and then Creed brothers, and it's gonna be just a good episode. And then we get whatever the aftermath of Drew and Punk is.
Oh yeah.
And then Sammy loses on there. Jay comes up, like hugs him and shit. They talk it out, and he tells him it's gonna be all right. And then boom, they ended up being a tag. They end up being a tag team. Go after Finn, JD. They beat Finn and JD.
I don't think so. I think Jay gonna be occupied. I think he gonna go over to SmackDown for the Bloodline shit.
I don't think he is. I think they're gonna put him with Sammy, and then
I think
Roman's gonna ask for help from him, and Jay's gonna be like, "All right, maybe," and Sammy's gonna be like, "Nah."
Well, I did my predictions with X last episode, but what I think is gonna happen is I think Cody gonna beat Solo, then the Bloodline gonna start jumping him, then Jimmy Uso gonna return. Boom, boom, they getting jumped 2-on-4. Jay Uso gonna come out because that's his brother, and he cool with Cody. They still gonna be getting their ass kicked. Then all of a sudden the tribal chief gonna come out, and then I don't even know if Roman's gonna hit anyone yet. I think they might be scared and back away, or Roman's gonna come out, spear everybody. And I think that's
come out. He gonna come out, instantly Superman punch. I always forget the name. The one that wear an eye patch that messed up the low blow.
Tongaloa.
He gonna instantly Superman punch him, and we ain't gonna see him no more. He gonna be done for the rest of the segment. He gonna spear Tama or Tonga. I keep forgetting their names. And then Jacob and him gonna meet in the ring. Jacob gonna beat his ass, try to throw him into the rope, and then he gonna come back instantly, spear him, and then him and Solo gonna have a face off.
Bro, I know this ain't gonna happen, but you know what I love? Roman comes out, spears Jacob, looks at Solo. As soon as he turns around, Jacob fucking does a kip up like Shawn Michaels, then fucking super kicks Roman and just beats Roman ass and pulls him through the table.
That would be so fire, and it would push Jacob so far.
Bro, I think Jacob got an endless ceiling, bro. He's so talented.
He can do so much.
Bro, he do shit that should be impossible for a man his size, bro.
Like, honestly, like, I know we were saying Ilya, Braun, and Mello, Future. Nah, Jacob, I think Jacob got it.
Well, those three, because they just came up from NXT at the same time. They like the same class, like how when Randy, Brock, John, and Batista came up at the same time. They like the next group.
Yeah.
But I think Jacob could do it, bro. It's just
I think Jacob gonna be.
It only depends on how they gonna book him after the Bloodline shit.
Keep him a psychotic. Honestly, they need to keep him a psychotic character.
Bro, he's so good, bro. I don't know, bro. I personally, what I think is gonna happen is I think The Rock gonna beat Cody at the Rumble, and then he lose to Roman at Mania, and Roman gets his belt back. But what I want to happen is I want Cody to just beat Solo. He beat Solo. He comes out, cuts a promo, talk about how he beat Roman, he beat Solo. Then when he does wrestle The Rock, he beats The Rock too. So it's just like, I beat The Rock, I beat Roman, I beat Solo. There's no one that can beat me. And that's when Jacob Fatu comes. Jacob Fatu wins the Royal Rumble because Cody faced Rock in the Royal Rumble in this. in his fantasy booking.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob wins the Rumble. We get Cody versus Jacob, and Jacob beats him clean at Mania.
That would be fire. That would be a nice push for him too.
Oh, bro, wait, my Mania would be cooking because look, then we'd also have Braun Strowman versus Eric Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
And what I also want to see in Cena's return, I want him to win one more belt. I want Gunther. So this is what I've been thinking for that. This also goes in with the big three. So I want Gunther to beat Damian at SummerSlam and keep the belt to the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Lose to Cena at the Rumble. It can be a good match. Gunther can even beat him the month before, so it's 50, so they each get a win. That doesn't matter. But Cena wins at the Rumble just so he can have his last little title reign because Mania is when he retires.
Mm-hmm.
And he loses to Braun Breaker at Mania. Like, and I don't mean just lose. I mean he gets squashed by Braun Breaker at Mania.
And then you just push Braun Breaker as like the next Super Cena character.
Yes, like I'm
That
talking
would...
like spear, Cena kicks out, spear, Cena kicks out. Then he hits like the ropes, like how Roman would do with the super spear, where he like hits the ropes like 3 or 4 times. Boom, and it's over.
That would honestly be fire, but I feel like so many people would be pissed off that Cena loses like that.
I don't though. I feel like because I think people are so high on Braun Breaker, and it would fit his persona so well.
Yeah,
And it's kind of get back too for all the people that Cena's buried throughout the years.
It really is, because honestly, only reason I'm saying that is I don't think people would like it is just because of how people dealt with Solo versus Cena.
Yeah, but that's
I don't think Solo.
Solo's
I don't think Solo should have had it anyway.
Solo's not as good as Braun Breaker.
Not at all. Not even close.
He's not as popular. He don't got the aura. He's not gonna be the future of the company like Braun. I honestly don't think I'll ever see Solo win the world title. I can see him win the Intercontinental title, but I don't see him as a world champion.
I can see them bringing back the U.S. title for him. That's about it.
But he has the third least amount of aura in his group, and there's 4 people in it.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be the leader.
He's getting out-aured by Tama Tonga, bro. He got Tonga Loa beat, but that's not hard.
Yeah, no, that's not how I could join the WWE right now and have Tonga Loa beat.
Yeah, bro. That man got anti-aura, bro.
I hate Tonga Loa. How do you fuck up a low blow? How do you do that?
Money in the Bank, bro. There was some crazy botches, bro. Damian not kicking
out. Them messing up the music for Drew.
Bro, it was wild, bro.
What was it? Who was it that hit her head?
It was
Zoe Stark. There we go. Zoe Stark smacking her head on the ladder.
Oh, she did that little spinny thing.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, that may be match of the night right there.
It was. And what was the main event again? It was a tag match, wasn't it?
It was
the Bloodline versus
Randy, Kevin, and
Cody. Yeah.
Cody.
I thought Roman was gonna come back then, and we was gonna get Roman versus Solo at SummerSlam and Cody versus Orton.
That's what I thought was gonna happen, but I also had it going with Jimmy comes back to help them.
Yeah, I could also see that Jimmy comes back,
and then they started targeting Jimmy every week and just beating the shit out of him. And then he calls for backup, and Roman comes.
Do you think if Roman don't come back at SummerSlam, people are gonna be pissed?
I think everybody's gonna be pissed. After 2-3 weeks of him being gone and Solo being in charge, they started the "We Want Roman" chants. I think everybody's gonna be pissed.
Bro, they was cheering for Roman, Cody's first SmackDown as champion.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy to see the 180 that Roman had, because he went from being the most hated wrestler to one of the most loved for our time right now.
Even as a heel, this ties into a later topic we have though. People fucking love Tribal Chief Roman
because it was so good. From the start with him versus
I think it was better in the start, like when he was so vicious, destroying the Usos, torturing them.
Oh my gosh, him with Hell in the Cell versus Jimmy.
When he was strangling Jimmy, he made on top of Jay. Man, bro.
That shit, like, it was so emotional. Like with him singing the "What Am I Doing" and then like crying and moving his hair out his face and shit. I was like, shit, that's fucking crazy. They making him have like a psychotic break in here. That shit's insane.
Bro,
And then
they
he
should have
gets on
kept
top and
that.
starts choking.
Bro, bro, Roman has so much aura, bro. When he stacked Daniel and Edge on top of each other, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I low key wanted him to beat Cody, bro. I wanted him to break Bruno record.
If I had him beating Cody, I knew that Cody was gonna win because they did all this to push Cody up and everything. But I wanted Roman to win.
Cody's a good wrestler, but his title reign has not been.
It hasn't been shit. It's just been bloodline.
I know, bro. Like, and he's gone multiple pay-per-views. This is the thing, bro. He be on SmackDown, but he don't be wrestling. Like, the main thing people said about Roman is he never defends. But Cody's had multiple pay-per-view matches where the title wasn't on the line.
We had tag matches and all this other shit.
Who's he defended against so far? He defended against AJ Styles twice. Has he defended against someone else?
I don't think so.
I feel like he has, but I can't think of anyone. There's no way it's been how many months since WrestleMania? April, May, June, July, 4 months. Not 4 months, so 2 months he didn't defend.
Oh, we had Logan. We had Logan Paul. It was AJ and Logan.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, no cap.
I did too, because who the fuck cares about Logan, for real? He's entertaining. I ain't gonna cap. He entertaining, but I do not give a single fuck about him.
Bro, he's so much better than he should be, but I don't know, bro. I feel like it was unrealistic how strong they made him look versus Roman.
Oh yeah, no, he should not have looked that good at all. He had some crazy spots.
It was a great match, but they should not have had him going even with Roman Reigns. And was that like his third wrestling match?
Because he had before that it was Royal Rumble where he had the crazy spot with Ricochet.
That was after Roman, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? I thought it was before.
No, it was after, because I think after the Rumble he had the feud with Ricochet.
Yeah, it was because they had the spot at the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then they went on. Yeah, they shouldn't have had him be. That shit was so stupid.
It was. Don't get me wrong. It was a great match. I think it might have been the best match, like one of the best matches of that year. But it just didn't make no sense.
Because Roman was so strong. They built him up to be so strong just for him to be even
with YouTube.
With Logan Paul of all people. If they would have put him out there against Cena like that or something, okay, understandable. They would have put him against a top star. It would have been understandable. But nah, they had Logan.
Oh, I thought you meant Logan versus Cena.
No, hell no.
They tried to play up Logan going for 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd Mayweather wasn't trying. He was just like standing there.
That shit had me gassed. That shit made me geek the fuck out when they were talking about that.
So Ilya Bronzello, who the best?
It's out of Braun and Ilya.
Yeah, I think
Melo is good, but they haven't been doing shit.
In ring is Ilya. In ring Ilya, but I think the total package is Braun.
Braun total package. He's been killing it. They've actually been doing shit with them. My thing is, like, I love Ilya. I love watching him wrestle. I love seeing his matches and shit. But they haven't been booking him for nothing at all.
I think
other than losing.
I think Braun's gonna be in the future. Braun's gonna be the top guy. Then below him is Melo. Then I think Ilya is gonna be the bottom out of the three. Not because he's not as good, but WWE's track record of booking foreign wrestlers.
Yeah, nah, they.
Outside of Gunther, who's a strong foreign wrestler they booked?
I gotta think.
Exactly, bro.
Cesaro, they had him doing good.
He was not booked strong, bro.
Rusev,
Cesaro,
Rusev,
I mean,
not the
at
end
first,
Rusev, not end Rusev,
he was
beginning
strong
Rusev.
until he lost, and once he lost, he just kept going down and down.
Yeah, nah, that shit was not it.
Umaga, not Umaga. Where was Umaga from? Was he from America?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's from Hawaii.
Was he? I think
Yeah, because isn't he part of the?
they announced him from being from Samoa, but Samoa's in America, isn't it?
I don't fucking know, man. You asking me questions I don't know. I want to say so.
The Isles of Samoa. Oh yeah, he's from. I googled it. He's from American Samoa. So yeah,
Yeah.
so that doesn't even count as a foreign wrestler. I mean, Kane was technically born in Italy.
Who was before that? I mean,
See, it's like they don't have the best track record of booking foreign wrestlers.
because you
Look at
got
Shinsuke, bro. Bro, they had
him running it. He was doing so good. Honestly, like he was one of my favorites whenever he first started coming out.
Oh, bro, I just forgot. You know, a foreign wrestler won a WWE title not too long, well, a couple years ago. Jinder Mahal.
Okay, shut the fuck up. That was, I fucking hate Jinder Mahal.
Hey, his theme song is a banger though, bro.
They should have kept him with the 3-man band and just called it a day. Let him die off there.
Nah, because then Drew would be with him.
Nah, they could have gave him the Heath Slater treatment.
Look, bro, Heath Slater got to come back and finish the story for the 3-man band.
That's who Drew gonna bring out to face Punk.
Whoa. Speaking of 3MB, bro, where do we rank them in best factions?
Hell no, bottom tier. Ass. That shit.
They gotta be at least top 500.
I mean, yeah. Out of like what, 125 factions.
They below the faction of Santino, Great Khali, and Vladimir.
Okay, I wouldn't put them that far. And I actually may, because they were at least
I'm pretty sure
entertaining.
that faction they were kind of booked strong, low-key. They beat the core. I think they beat 3MB.
Pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they actually dominated them.
Did 3MB ever win a
match? When they had Hornswoggle. I think that's it. I think the only one that actually won was like they had single wins with Drew and Jinder. I don't think Heath really won anything like that. And then Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle was the strongest book member. I remember Ryback beat their ass 3-on-1.
Yeah, but that's also because they booked Ryback hard as fuck. They booked him, actually made him an unstoppable force.
Me more.
Up until
crazy aura back in the day.
Up until till he hurt Punk, and Punk refused to wrestle against him. I think if he would have actually been safe to wrestle with, he would have still been running it today.
Bro, I thought he was gonna beat Punk. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought Punk was cooked.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure.
More. Bro, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I fucked with Ryback back in the day.
I did too. I didn't. It was just recently that I found out how unsafe he actually was to go against.
Like a bad person too, bro. Like,
is he?
Like from all the shit he be posting, bro. He be posting the most wild shit, bro.
Because last time I saw anything about him is because it blew up on TikTok with him sitting inside a college course, like on a Zoom, and he was eating some chips.
You seen the video CM Punk talking about Ryback, where Ryback like dropped him on the floor and he was twice. He was like, "You want to tell me it was on purpose, or you're gonna admit that you're dumb as fuck?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm dumb as fuck." I'm dumb. Or
He was the fact that was his fucking that would kill in today's time. Honestly,
man,
fucking
bro.
big back memes with him would be insane.
Hold up, bro. I'm finna make that a meme. I'm gonna be like my big back ass. Then I'm gonna have more.
Who you got? Okay, who you got winning though? Braun or Ryback? Both of them booked at they peak.
Braun, bro. Braun.
You got Braun beating him?
Well, nah. I think Braun better, but I think Butcher they pick. They would not have brought that Butcher on Sami Zayn.
I feel like it would end with a no contest. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like they would just beat the shit out of each other.
But look, but Braun hasn't hit his peak yet. But I think once he hits his peak, it's gonna be way over what Ryback was.
Oh, for sure. I think right now he's at like the same level as Ryback.
Yeah.
And he's just starting for real.
Speaking of Ryback and factions, you know what faction that Ryback
Nexus?
Yeah.
Nexus. That Nexus.
They had so much potential that John Cena said no.
Yeah, no, then John Cena came out. No. Alright, wait. Are we gonna talk about new Nexus or old Nexus? Because we also have you got John Cena putting old Nexus through. And then you had Randy, who was just out there punting everybody on New Nexus with CM Punk.
Whatever happened to the New Nexus? Because CM Punk was a part of the New Nexus when he won the number one contenders match, the fight scene at Money in the Bank. And then the whole storyline with him leaving through the crowd, and they just like forgot about them dudes.
Who was part of New Nexus?
I think they had David.
Yeah, I was gonna say David Otunga. Bray obviously came back
with Husky. He was Husky Harrison. Michael McGillicuddy.
Did they have Evan Bourne on New Nexus, or was it the old Nexus?
Evan Bourne wasn't in Nexus at all. He was in WWE before the Nexus.
Who was it? Who was the nigga that hit the backflip?
Justin Gabriel.
That's who it was. I forgot all about him. All I remember was a dude hit a backflip, and every time I think of a backflip, I just think of Evan Bourne.
Nah,
honestly,
he 450. He ain't do the Justin Gabriel did the 450.
Yeah, Justin Gabriel. Honestly, if he was a little bit better, they could have actually booked him.
Nah, he was fire, bro. He was a really good wrestler. He did. I think he was in Lucha Underground, and he was going crazy. He was somewhere. I can't remember. I think he was one of the only people from the Nexus that could have actually made it. Ryan Force, Wade Barrett could have done some, but a lot of them they just didn't have the talent to do it. Like
Wade did do a lot,
but Wade should have won the title at some point, bro.
That Brahma elbow, insane. That shit used to look like it actually hurt.
The Bull Hammer?
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, the Bull Hammer.
Yeah, that shit looked like it actually hurt every time he hit it. I
got some bad news.
Okay, Bad News Barrett, for like the first year of it, I loved it. And then after that, once they made the what was the faction called? With
the Cosmic Wastelands, where he teamed up with the Ascension and Stardust.
No, it was whenever he teamed up with what was it? It was Alberto Del Rio, Rusev. Yeah, League. Oh my gosh, that's whenever I stopped fucking with them.
Saw that storyline from WWE 2012. They did for real, bro. They had it was instead of Alberto though, instead of Rusev it was Drew McIntyre on WWE 12.
That shit, that fucking, it didn't excite me in the game. It didn't excite me in actual life. I did not fuck with it at all.
Bro, wait, but that unlike the memory though, the Cosmic Wastelands, bro. Where you rank them in? They above or below 3MB? The Ascension,
That's
the
they.
Ascension, Wade Barrett, and Stardust.
I forgot all about the Ascension. I gotta put them below DMB, honestly,
That's a
because
fact. Well,
the fact that they had the Ascension pissed me off. They didn't do shit ever. Like I don't think I ever actually fucked with them.
if you break it down person to person like we did with the Shield and Evolution, 3MB, 2/3 of them was WWE champions.
Yeah, if you do break it down, they did kill it. They came out winning.
Except for Heath Slater. Bro, Heath Slater really got to come back and win the title.
Man, they did Heath Slater so fucking dirty. Whenever he did that run with Rhino, killed it. And then whenever he came back and talked to was it Drew? Whenever they had it was Drew when he had the promo going off on Drew, and it was like his last match, and he was talking about Drew not calling him in the last like 4 months that he's been fired, but he checked on Drew every day when they released him. That shit was emotional.
Damn, what was that? I must have missed that.
You don't remember that? Whenever after it was at like a couple of months after Heath Slater got sent home and got released.
Was that during COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't watching for a while during COVID.
Yeah, it was like I want to say beginning of COVID. It may have been like more towards the middle, but I know it was like early on. But Heath Slater came out and
like I missed.
It was after Drew won for the first time.
Yeah, I think the last match I saw was the fucking Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman match.
Mm-hmm.
The Swamp. Then I stopped watching wrestling for a minute. When I came back, Roman was the tribal chief, and I was like, "Why is everybody cheering Roman? I thought we hated this guy."
No, that I want to say because I started paying attention with it, like I want to say a month after Drew won the first time.
Yeah.
And because Drew always has been one of my favorites, especially like right before COVID hit and everything. Whenever he was coming out with the sword.
Yeah, like right before we talked about Eric Rowan earlier, bro. You remember they built up for a month with what was in Eric Rowan's cage? And then it was that fake tarantula, and then Drew McIntyre just crushed it with his head.
Shit.
I seen an interview and Eric Rowan said no one knew it was in the cage. They didn't have a plan. And Vince was just like, we'll figure it out.
Vince, it pisses me off, dog. Like, I don't know what goes through his mind on 90% of the fucking bookings that he had.
Me neither, bro. Eric Rowan was talking about like in the interview some of the ideas he had, and they sounded fire. But then Vince was like, "It's gonna be an animatronic spider." Like, bro, I could have booked the show better than Vince.
I just smacked myself in the forehead trying to pull my headphones off.
Do you see Ilya or Melo? Because I think we both see Braun being a world champion. Do you see Ilya or Melo becoming a world champion?
I see Melo being pushed towards it, but never actually achieving it.
I can see that. I just think it's gonna be hard because how small he is.
Cause like he could be an amazing world champion because he has skill.
That's a fact.
But his whole character right now, to me, with the whole him, like I'm him thing, that shit is so corny.
I think he's been kind of bland since he came up from NXT.
Because like, if they brought him up, they should have brought Trick with them. Honestly,
Trick's not ready though. Trick, I don't know. He's not good enough in the ring yet. But his character, his entrance, I think he might got the best entrance right now with everyone in the crowd. Whoop that Trick.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone can beat his entrance. And then when they bring him up,
imagine that entrance when he goes in a Mania crowd, bro.
It would be fucking fire. Because when he came out during Rumble, It was loud as hell. Everybody was just sitting there, whoop that trick, whoop that trick. It was fire, but I think if he comes up, they got to bring Booker with him, or it's not going to be the same.
Now that's a fact. Me and my girl was talking about. I said that they had to bring Booker with them
Yeah,
because,
if they don't, it's like,
oh yeah,
yeah, nah, that's what made me start watching NXT for real. Because I saw a post with whenever he first did it,
oh
and
yeah.
then I was just sitting there, and my girl got annoyed with it because I would just walk around, I like it. Oh yeah, man. That shit, it was so fire, and it still goes hard.
Bro, I remember I watched NXT one time, and I think Booker T was sick or something.
And then Wade tried to do it.
I was like, nah, that's not it, bro.
That shit had me dying. That shit was insane.
Oh yeah. Highlight. Bro, that the aura for his entrance is crazy, bro.
Like, I don't think anyone else is really like. There's only been a couple of entrances that I really can say, yeah, they doing it like that.
Especially now, bro, because they better not change his theme song when he come up to the main roster like they've been doing.
Their theme songs lately been ass.
Bro, they need to get the old dude back, bro. He used to have bangers, bro. What's his name? Jim Johnson? I think that's his name. They need to bring him back. Because the new folks, they
Def Rebel?
Yeah,
Fuck Def Rebel.
They all sound the same, bro.
They all sound the same, and then, like, outside of, like, Tiffy, with the whole, it's Tiffy time, like, Tiffy's goes hard. But then you get to, like, Damien, where he's like, all rise, and it's so fucking stupid.
Fucking hate Def Rebel theme songs, bro.
And then solos, don't even get me started on his stupid ass intro.
Jacob Fatu's goes hard though, and so
Jacob,
Thomas crazy too.
They gave everyone a good one, but Solo, honestly.
Jimmy and Jay's go crazy too.
Yeah, bro, Jay's especially.
They put all their skill into the Bloodlines entrances.
Yeah, no, they just said fuck it on everybody else's.
Bro, I heard they thinking about changing Randy's theme.
Riot in the streets. I promise I will shoot up every WWE building they change that, especially if it's stupid.
If Randy come out to some generic Def Rebel shit, now I'm not here. I hear voice. I see heroes down here.
Cause I can deal with them changing it up. Like I was a young jit whenever he had the original theme song he had out there. But like going back, I used to watch like the old stuff. Him with it before. What the fuck was the name of it?
Oh, wait, you want to hear something crazy that's gonna fuck with your mind, bro?
Oh no!
Look, when CM Punk won the WWE title from John Cena, when he kissed the crowd goodbye, he did not have cult of personality yet. Bro, I went back and watched that, and I was like, "Who the fuck?" And I was like, "What?" I was just so used to him having cult of personality. I didn't even.
No, that may have been one of the best switches they've ever made. I know people love the first one, but cult of personality,
it just
like that intro was just so fire.
Bro, that just fits CM Punk so good, bro.
It was on
CM Punk has it in all his contracts that he has to have that as his theme song.
Because he knows how good it is. It's it's amazing. His theme song is like that. Honestly, I have a couple of like regular WWE theme songs in my playlist now, like for just regular. Cult of Personality, Edge's theme song, Randy's, and then Christian's.
Well, bro, you know, what about Broken Dreams, bro? I think that's the best WWE theme song ever. Drew McIntyre 01.
Nah.
Tripping.
Nope. I don't think so.
Tripping. Didn't they just change Sheamus' theme song?
Yeah, they took it away from what was it? White Lines or whatever.
I like Sheamus' theme song, bro. They
You
need to
know,
start those
that's why
theme
they.
songs.
That's why he losing right now. That's why he getting his ass beat every fucking episode because they
Hey,
changed
I'm
that
not
stupid
mad.
ass theme.
My boy Bronson Reed need them W's.
Shit, I don't give a fuck about Bronson Reed. I'm seeing Pete Dunne actually do something.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
need
whoa, bro. Don't disrespect the future GOAT, Bronson Reed. That's that dude.
Bronson. No, Bronson Reed is fucking amazing. My fault.
He
I
beat
was looking at
Okada.
something.
That's
My
what
girl. Yeah,
that's
no,
he beat
Bronson
Okada.
Reed is fucking amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I'm happy Pete Dunne is actually having something.
Has Pete Dunne beat Okada?
Okay, bro, I get it. He beat Okada, but still,
Has Pete Dunne beat Okada? I ain't think so.
you know what? You're right. You're right. They do need to beat or book Bronson better.
Bro, the thing is, he don't be losing that much. They just don't book his ass. He'll
They
win 3 weeks in a row and then just disappear. Then come
He'll
back.
disappear for like 2 weeks, come back, win again, then he'll leave again for like
But
a month.
soon as people start getting into him and cheering, I'm like, okay, he cooking. They just drop it like, all right,
They just leave him and let him go. It pisses me off. They don't know
like,
what to do with him. Like they should just put him back or make him start going after actual championships and let him fucking cook.
I think they should have let him go back to NXT so the WWE fans can get back used to him. Same with Karrion Kross. He should have went to NXT first again.
But he wasn't even like, were they really even fucking with him at NXT?
They was fucking with Karrion Kross on NXT.
I guess so. If you say so, I'm gonna believe you on it. But I don't, because I don't watch like that much with him. But still, I
Nah,
know his ass.
he was really popular. Everyone thought he was gonna be like a future WWE champion. And then he went up to the main roster, and Vince McMahon had that man wearing like sex clothes.
You know, him and Scarlett was out there being fucking freaky and shit in the middle of the ring. That shit had me.
Bro, they was wearing. You ever seen American Horror Story?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't remember. I think it was the first season where they had the ghost wearing that same shit. Bro, Keith Lee, bro, he came up around the same time as Karrion. Man, fuck, that still makes me mad, bro.
How they did Keith Lee?
Bro, Keith Lee should have been the champ, bro. Keith Lee should be like the face right now.
Yeah, no,
About it, bro.
Keith Lee, I love having him on there. I thought he was like gonna be like the one black wrestler. Him and fucking Bobby. I thought them two, if they gave him the championship, they were gonna have an actual good run.
Or Keith Lee, he like in that category as Jacob Fatu, where he's so big but can do some crazy shit.
Yeah, not because
man,
him
out there doing
fucking jumping out. I was gonna say him jumping out the ring and shit, doing moonsaults, going fucking insane with it.
Yeah, bro, I don't know, bro, what Vince was thinking, bro.
Vince is racist. We know that. He don't like black people.
That's a fact. Yeah, but like he released at the same time, he just randomly fucking released Karrion Kross, Bray Wyatt, Bronze.
I was gonna say, isn't that whenever he did the big release and released like 100 something stars?
Yeah, bro. Like he released Bray Wyatt, who was in the middle of the Fiend character. Released Braun Strowman, who fought for the world title 3 days before it. It was just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, no, the shit that he was doing just doesn't make sense. I don't know what goes through his brain ever.
Yeah, bro.
I just don't get it.
You know who else is really good, bro? No, we're gonna transfer into our next thing, most underrated wrestlers. That's kind of where we was already going. That's our anyway. But you know who else is just so good and don't get the shine they deserve, bro? Cedric Alexander.
I had the same thing because I made a list for it because I had to sit there and think. He was him and Karrion Kross #1 for my list.
Bro, Cedric Alexander is so fucking good, bro. It pissed me off, bro. Like when he was in the cruiserweight division, I was like, yeah, he gonna come up.
What was it? 205 Live.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna be a world champion or anything because he's small. But I was like, he's definitely gonna win the IC title or the US title.
I thought he was gonna win something. He was actually gonna do something with it and just be like good. But then they did nothing with him.
Absolutely nothing, bro.
As soon as 205 Live ended, they had him on the main roster. He fought like a couple of times, did really good in the matches, but lost all of them for some reason. And then they
You
just kind
remember a
of
couple months
disappeared with
ago?
him.
They it was after Hit Row got released, and they kept not Hit Row because only Top Dollar got released.
Yeah, I was gonna say only Top Dollar got sent home because wasn't nobody messing with that nigga.
But
His ass sucked.
they dropped some like video packages of him and Ashante the Adonis as a tag team. Whatever happened to that, bro?
Your guess is as good as mine because they had him. I thought he was gonna make an actual comeback because they had him. What was it? A couple of months ago, they had him just do a
Oh, Bronson
random
Reed.
match.
Hey, him
Yeah,
and Bronson Reed had a good match.
they had an actual good match, and then they
And
did nothing.
that's not surprising. It's Cedric Alexander and Bronson Reed. Of course, they had a good match.
Yeah, they both cook. Two of the most skilled wrestlers that they have that they just do nothing with.
It's a shame, bro. Cedric's so good, bro. I hate it, bro.
You know, that shit pisses me off. And then let's see
They
who else
could
I
at least
had.
put him in like a Dolph Ziggler position.
I have Ivar.
Ivar's so good, bro.
He is too big
Bro,
to
him
be
and
doing
Cole,
them backflips
bro,
that
him
he
and
be
Cole
doing.
had a top 10 match of the year. It was so random too, bro. It was just a random episode of
I was
Raw.
gonna say, wasn't it just a regular episode of Monday Night? Like
Yeah,
they was just killing it.
they like went 30 minutes randomly out of nowhere and had a fucking banger.
Like that shit. They could have been. They just have such questionable things that they do. It pisses me off because that right there should have been enough to push Ivar for a singles run because he was already
Well,
doing a singles run.
they was trying to, but he got injured. He injured
Oh
right now.
yeah, I forgot. I
What's
forgot
that?
he was injured. I don't know why in my head I thought he got sent home, and they said fuck you.
I know he injured. Both of him and Eric both injured.
Yeah, I honestly thought once Eric got injured, it was gonna be over with. But what they need to do is just rebrand them completely.
They should have never made them Vikings when they came up from NXT.
I
That
don't
was
know why they are, because then you have the whole Viking thing. You have what's the girl? Whenever she would talk, she would go
Valhalla.
like she would have the crazy like accent and everything,
Look,
and actually sound right. And then you have Ivar talking; he just sounds like a frat boy.
bro, anytime I see her, I can't stop thinking about how dirty them feet is.
Oh my god, her walking around barefoot, bro.
Bro, that's
Then
all I think about.
her with Michael Cole, that shit had me dying too.
Oh, with the antler.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Ivar's so good though, bro. I was a fan of them before, like I was a fan of them from their Ring of Honor days, bro. I was watching them wrestle the Young Bucks. I was like, who is
Mm-hmm.
this dude, bro? They so good, bro. Who else is there that's super underrated?
And then I say Johnny Gargano,
Bro,
even though he's
don't even started on DIY, bro.
I was gonna say because even though they tag champions, they still feel like they're doing nothing. They don't feel like they're booked right.
There was a point in time where people were saying Johnny was the best wrestler in the world. Better than Okada, better than Kenny Omega, better than Seth Rollins, better than Zack Sabre Jr., better than I don't know why his name's slipping my mind right now. Damn, Will Ospreay, he better than all them, bro. There was a point in time NXT Black and Gold where people thought Johnny was number one wrestler in the world. That's Johnny wrestling, and now they got this man out here losing to the Miz. The Miz, bro. Man,
I'm
fuck
talking
the
about
Miz.
you ain't gonna disrespect the fucking Miz like that. That's not what we're not.
Now, he lost to the fucking Miz, bro. Fuck that, bro. Tommaso Ciampa, bro. We talking Blackheart,
Bro.
Blackheart Ciampa.
But when Ciampa turns on Johnny, it's gonna be feed fucking families for years. That feud is gonna be amazing.
But is it too late, bro? Look how old Ciampa is now.
I mean, yeah, but look at the stuff that he's still out there doing.
Ciampa's so good, bro, and he plays the psychotic heel so well, bro.
he does it so amazing. Like honestly,
Since Bray gets 09 Orton, but like a better wrestler.
yeah.
And Randy's a great wrestler, but Ciampa, he just do stuff Randy can't do.
Ciampa, like Randy was too big to be doing the shit that Ciampa's doing. He didn't have it in him to do it, and then Ciampa's out here just doing it and fucking killing every second of it.
Bro, Ciampa and Johnny Gargano have some of the greatest matches in WWE history against each other, bro.
Yeah, no, they every time they went against each other, absolute banger, 10 out of 10.
Damn, man, bro. Those like Ciampa was my favorite wrestler at one point, and it's just sad where he at now. I was like, these dudes about to come up to the main roster. They gonna be feuding for the WWE title. Now they just lost to the Miz and R-Truth a couple months ago. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
So fucking stupid. That shit pisses me off. That's one of the reasons that sometimes I don't think Triple H know what he doing either.
Well, see, it's not really Triple H's fault because he can't just completely do a 180 on what Vince did because he's still got to keep the business alive. He can't be all like, okay, these guys have been booked strong for years. Now they're just gonna lose to these dudes who've been booked super weak for years.
I get that, but how you gonna have two of the strongest people come out and then lose to people that, like The Miz? Everyone loves The Miz. He's a good wrestler. He did amazing. But we know the last couple of years he's been falling off. He ain't been the same as he was whenever he started in like his mid-career. And then R-Truth has always been.
The Miz's booking's not as good, but lately he's been having the best matches. He's better in the ring than he's ever been.
He has been killing it. I'm excited because since Monday they announced that he's hosting SummerSlam. I think it's gonna be him and R-Truth gonna host SummerSlam. That's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's a fact. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, they had a little interview with why can I not think of her name? Backstage, and fucking R-Truth was just being hilarious about it because he was like, "Oh, you gonna host? How you gonna host it at your house? Your house ain't big enough to host the whole SummerSlam." And he was like, "We're not doing it at my house." He was like, "Then you can't host." R-Truth is fucking hilarious. Like honestly, him and Santino, I put them as top 10 or top 2 funniest wrestlers. No. You cannot lie and say Santino was not hilarious.
He was, but I mean, a lot of the times he was super corny too, though.
Okay, fair enough.
I remember at the Royal, bro, the funniest thing Santino did, I think, the Royal Rumble when Mick Foley come out and they had Socko versus Nicole. That was so funny, bro.
Nah, him whenever it was the Great Khali and was it Jinder Mahal, who they had playing the flutes against each other?
Oh yeah,
with the Cobra. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Bro, I swear I thought he beat Daniel Bryan in the Elimination Chamber, bro. When he hit him with the Cobra, I was like, no way Santino's the world champion.
I thought they had him win it. I was like, yeah, he's going down in fucking history.
Bro, then, so happy. I thought he was gonna win it. The chamber, they like lose the title back on SmackDown. He just won it for the moment.
Mm-hmm. And then he was gonna carry that in as like a whole bit thing, as he was a former champion. I thought they were gonna do it.
Bro, I thought they were gonna do the same thing with James Ellsworth when he fought AJ in the TLC match. And
don't even get me started. Don't even get me fucking started on that bullshit. I fucking hate James Ellsworth.
I do too, bro. But I really thought he was gonna beat AJ for a second, bro.
If he would have beat AJ,
bro, imagine the backlash James Ellsworth would have beat AJ Styles for the WWE title.
If I was AJ, I would have quit. Honestly, I would have went back to Japan and called it a day. That shit would have pissed me off.
Bro, I'm surprised James Ellsworth didn't win knowing Vince McMahon, bro.
I thought he was gonna do it. I thought he was gonna make him win.
When Dean came out to help James, I was like, "Oh fuck, it's over with. We cooked, boy. We cooked that."
Yeah, no, I thought it was done for because if anyone could make that man win, it was gonna be Dean.
That would have been so wild, bro.
Nah, what blew my mind is whenever James Ellsworth won the female Money in the Bank for Carmella.
That was wild, bro.
That shit had me heated too because I hated Carmella.
You know who else is really underrated though, bro? And I think could be a crazy storyline. Xavier Woods. I think if they could do like
Oh
something.
my gosh!
Let me tell you though. So you know how they feuding with Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross' whole thing is once you feud with him, you turn heel after.
Uh-huh.
I think after the feud, he's gonna lose to Karrion, and then he's gonna turn on Kofi from jealousy. He's gonna turn on Kofi because he's gonna be jealous. He's the only member of the New Day to never won a world title. I think they're gonna have him like trash talking Big E's neck and stuff. He's gonna beat the shit out of Kofi. I think he's gonna go full crazy.
That would be amazing booking because I fuck with Xavier Woods. He has been killing it. Can he get a new finisher? Yeah.
I don't even know what his finisher is.
It's that stupid roll that he does.
Not is it still that? I thought they changed it years ago where he do the like the Undertaker old school, but do an elbow drop.
So he has that, but I think that's his signature because after that he does like as recently anyway, I should say, he's been hitting that stupid roll and then jumping up and like elbowing them or whatever the hell he does.
He used to do that. I hated that move. It made no sense.
He still does. I know he pulled it out against Karrion like 2-3 weeks ago and almost won against it, and then he got his ass beat by AOP.
AOP, they underrated too.
They underrated. They just misused completely. They should not be with Karrion.
They could be with Karrion. They just need to book the whole faction stronger. Like, bro, I don't know, bro. Karrion Kross was never really given a chance. He came out to feud with Drew McIntyre, one of the most popular people, then lost. This really lost every feud. He lost to Shinsuke. He lost to AJ. He lost to Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, he gives the same shit as Elias, where Elias could have been good, but they just had him. I thought about him the other day because I was saying I don't know what made me do it, but I was playing the game and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take a walk with Elias, and that shit was fucking had me dying.
Bro, Elias beat John Cena. That's a lot of people forget.
Elias could have been good. He had the build for it. He was okay in the ring, and then his mic skills were underrated as fuck. He killed it. He got natural heat. Maybe it's because he was annoying, but he got actual heat.
Bro, he would diss the fuck out of the crowd in his songs, bro.
That shit used to be fucking hilarious.
I miss Elias. I didn't like the whole Ezekiel storyline. I thought that was stupid.
No, that shit. Don't even get me started on that. It's the same thing as they did with who was it that did they were the like not mentor, but they were with the Miz and they copied everything. Damien Mizdow. Yeah, Mizdow. That's what it. That storyline, like he was good, but that storyline sucked ass too.
Bro, you know who's they in a pretty good position WWE, but I still think they underrated because they should be doing so much more. Finn Balor, bro. Finn Balor should be doing so much more.
I'm telling you now, when he turns on Damien, it's gonna be so fucking amazing. It is going. I think him and Liv are gonna be together and create like a tag team and take on Rhea and Damien or something like that, and it's gonna be fucking amazing.
He should have turned on him at Money in the Bank, and Seth should have won the world title, bro. We would have had Finn and Damien in SummerSlam, Seth versus Gunther, which sounds way better than Gunther versus Damien.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Seth should have won at SummerSlam. He could be a transitional champion to Gunther. That's cool. It was just, I don't know, bro. It would have took so much harder, Gunther versus Seth, and then Damien versus Finn. But Triple H like to do these long ass storylines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all his storylines have to be at least like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, bro.
But no, I got Finn turning on Damien like pretty soon. and then he's gonna bring the demon out. I think what they could do is have the demon come out, kind of, or like if you want to push it up to SummerSlam, have the demon come out, help beat Damian, and then Damian's like, "What the fuck is up with that?" Da 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 da, and then Finn's just acts like he's like, "I didn't do shit. What do you mean?" Kind of like they did with Kane whenever the mask went missing with the Authority.
Yeah.
They could have something like that, and then Finn just feigns ignorance, and then we finally get like him using it against Damian or something.
Bro, I'm still pissed that the demon lost the edge.
That who lost the edge?
The demon.
Oh yeah, no, it shouldn't have happened. The demon,
You know
I hate when they do have like the secondary personas that are supposed to be like unstoppable, but then they just have them lose. Like,
this could have been to someone that wasn't Edge. Like Edge is like 50.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have been to Edge. If they were gonna do it, like, have him go after Roman or something.
He did lose to Roman, but that was after he lost the Edge. Wait, was that? No, was it before he lost the Edge?
It was
before.
Was it before?
Because he was a face when he lost to Roman, and he was in the Judgment Day when he lost the
Edge. Yeah.
But
I don't know. Who do you think's gonna turn on the Judgment Day first, Finn or Dom?
I think Dom's gonna turn at SummerSlam. I think he's gonna help Liv, and then Rhea's gonna then Liv's gonna leave him because she's like, I don't want you. I just wanted to take everything from Rhea, and now Rhea won't take you back. You betrayed her.
Yeah, I think so, and that's gonna cause discourse. There's gonna be anger everywhere. Finn's gonna be trying to hold the piece together, and Damian's gonna be pissed because he lost. And then
Damian's gonna leave because they keep wanting to cheat, and Damian doesn't want them to cheat. He's trying to be honorable and shit. So that's so we gonna get into. Now what I don't know is what JD's gonna do because he's cool with Finn, but he's also cool with Dom. So I don't know who's he's gonna like.
What is Carlito gonna do?
Who gives a fuck what Carlito's gonna do?
I kind of care about what Carlito does.
I spit in the face of people that don't want to be cool.
Like, I care about him. I thought he was a pretty cool dude that could definitely actually be used.
Bro, I forgot he was in the Judgment, so you just said something.
He hasn't been doing shit but losing. Like, the fact that he lost to Jay on Monday pisses me off. That shit pissed me off.
I missed Monday. I was working. He fought Jay Uso?
Yeah, he fought Jay, and it ended. So it was a pretty good ending sequence. Though Carlito started biting into the apple and shit. Went around to hit the code breaker on Jay. Jay moved out of it, and then speared the fuck out of him. And Carlito spit the apple everywhere, and it was funny.
Bro, I like how Jay Uso do the Naruto run spear.
I fucking hate his spear. They need to switch it.
You know who got the worst spear, bro? Edge. Edge spear ass.
What?
Edge got the worst spear ever, bro.
Hell no. You're out of your mind.
That's a general consensus, bro. Everybody think Edge got the worst spear.
Shit, I'll take the unpopular opinion. I love his fucking spear. Top three.
It's not better than Roman.
Top five. Because I can think of some other ones.
You know who got the best spear ever?
Rhino.
Man. Yes, bro.
Rhino's gore was fucking insane. Every time he hit it through a table, I thought I was gonna shit myself.
He did it to Chris Jericho through the Titantron, bro.
That shit was insane. Goldberg, how you gonna say Edge has the worst one when Goldberg exists? His spear sucked ass.
In his later days, but Pete Goldberg, he was fucking running through people.
No, I fucking hated his spear. I fuck with the jackhammer.
No, I changed my mind. The worst spear is Solo Sikoa. That shit's ass.
I forgot he has a fucking spear.
Everything Solo Sikoa do is terrible.
Outside of the Samoan spike, and even then, that's like a 3 out of 10 at best. That's just
Bro,
not a
he got
finisher.
the third best Samoan spike, and there's only 3 people I know that's done the Samoan spike.
They need to. They should have gave him something else. He should not have had that.
Bro,
That shit is
Samoan spike look brutal, bro.
Umaga's Samoan spike look like that shit actually killed people.
Have you seen Zilla Fatu's Samoan spike? Bro, his shit crazy. That's Umaga's son. He just started.
I saw a post about him, and they were saying that he needs to hurry up and get in WWE for this what's it called for this faction, and I was like,
He only has like 5 matches ever, but I don't think he's ready yet. But his Samoan spike's crazy. Like he picks him all the way up in the air, like he's gonna do a choke slam, and just like throws him into the thumb, bro. It's crazy.
That sounds insane.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna find it and send it to you, bro.
That sounds actually insane. That sounds way better than Solo.
Bro, Solo, like Solo, bro.
Solo, fuck Solo.
Look, bro, his suits are too big for him. He look goofy, bro.
And then why is he wrestling with no shoes on?
And then he has those. Bro, why does he have Bray Wyatt's gloves on? You ever notice that he got the Fiend gloves on?
I feel like they just didn't want to throw them bitches away. They wanted to save money.
They found them bitches in the back. Like, yeah, we still got some of these.
Now, when he came out dressed up like The Weeknd, mixed with Michael Jackson, when he had the shiny gloves and all black on.
Bro, Solo got no aura, bro. I see Solo and I just want to laugh.
Like, that shit pissed me off. Like, I feel like I'm gonna watch tomorrow and I'm gonna just be pissed thinking about him being there. Because I know he's just gonna pop up and it's gonna make me mad.
Every time I see him, I'm like, you and Jacob got to trade spots, bro. You're not him.
I think Jacob gonna switch sides, honestly.
I think Jacob gonna turn on him, but I think he'll also turn on Roman and do his own thing.
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna turn on Solo, go with Roman and fuck with Roman for a good little minute, and then they're gonna be dominant as hell. And then once Roman wins the title back, Jay's gonna be like, "Yeah, I want that," because that's gonna be after like what, a year of Jacob being in there.
Look, bro, I want Jacob away from the bloodline so he can shine. I feel like they more focused on Roman and Solo and Jay, and I don't want him to stay under them. So I want him to do his own thing. I want him to go on a Raw. Imagine if he was on Raw, the matches he'd be having with Seth
him and Braun.
Yeah, Braun Breaker, fucking Gunther. Him and Bronson Reed, 2 big dudes that can do crazy shit.
Give me a triple threat with him, Bronson, and Ivar when he gets back. Let them do backflips everywhere and cook.
Hey, bro, Big E will fuck with that. He likes seeing
big meaty men oiled up.
It's smacking meat.
Bro, I was so mad because none of my friends watch wrestling. So when that video came out, I was just referencing that for like a week straight, and nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Big meaty men smacking.
That's who I wish never got hurt, bro.
I miss Big E.
I wish he never got hurt. It would be so fucking good if he was here. I keep thinking that he's gonna make a comeback, but I know they said that he probably ain't gonna wrestle again.
It's so sad, bro. Like I'm always thinking like Big E's coming in. Like I'm like, nah, Big E ain't coming.
And then no one comes out.
Every time the New Day get jumped, I'm like,
oh yeah, he gonna come back out like,
bro, his old theme song was a banger too, bro. Before the New Day, 3 ain't enough. You gonna need 5. Lucky if I keep your ass alive, man. That shit was fire.
Now, when he first came out with Dolph Ziggler, I ain't like his ass.
I did, bro. I was scared of him. I was like, this dude. Now he had aura, bro.
Nah, it was just more of the fact that he always came out all oiled up and with the the fucking on his hands and shit.
Bro, you remember he used to clap with baby powder?
Oh my, him with the baby powder pissed me off. That shit, it was funny.
You remember the time he was doing a baby powder clap and actually fucking backhand the shit out of AJ Lee?
AJ said that he cracked her rib or something like that. Almost cracked her rib. And that she was lucky that she had bra padding on for her suit.
That was crazy, bro.
That shit actually hurt.
Yeah.
And I know it hurt. That's a big ass hand hitting your chest.
That's a big meaty man. But shit, let's move on to the next topic. You can pick the next one. So let's see.
What else?
We got 3 topics left.
Let's see what it is. You want to do the UFC to WWE? Who you think can do that one?
Yeah, we can do that one. Right now,
there's not a lot of them I want to see come in for real.
Before y'all get on my case, bro, I'm pretty new to watching UFC. Like, I've been watching it pretty, like, consistently since, I think, 296. Before that, I was a casual. But since 296, I've been watching everything. I've been trying to catch up on all the history and knowledge. And, yeah.
Shit, you better than me. I know the games. And I watch, like, some of the random events.
I think right now, out of the superstars, I'd say probably Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley could cook. I think he would be entertaining. Israel, I think, can be entertaining.
Israel be funny as fuck, bro.
I feel like him in there talking shit, and the shit that he says would be fucking hilarious. Him just making like anime references and random shit, and then they can just getting on his case. Entertaining.
I know he ain't in UFC anymore, but Francis Ngannou would be fucking terrifying.
That would fucking... Oh my god. I don't know. You just have to instantly put him in there, come in, destroy everybody, and then book him for the world championship and call it a day.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't even know, like, he would just have to kill the whole roster, bro.
And then he just has a KO punch like Big Show.
Yeah, but well, not anymore, but he had the strongest punch ever recorded until it got broke by Alex Pereira.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scary man right there, bro.
That shit, there's not a lot of people I say I wouldn't fight, but that's one of them. Like, I know there's a lot of people I like in the UFC that would beat the living fuck out of me, but I'll still get in there and talk my shit. But Tim, I'm gonna say sorry.
Bro,
I couldn't do it.
That's a scary man right there, bro. Daniel Cormier, he's a big man, but he said that he don't want to take the ropes.
How you gonna be in the UFC and say you don't want to? Like, there's some of them I understand. Never mind.
You know what I completely forgot until recently? Daniel Cormier was the special guest referee of Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins.
It was. I forgot he was there.
Bro, you know what UFC fighter would do good in WWE for real though? Brock Lesnar.
Oh God! Why hasn't he thought of that before? Why he ain't hop up in there? He'd be a champion. He probably could have beat Kofi Kingston whenever Kofi was the champion for real.
He probably could have beat Bobby Lashley too, bro.
Oh God, like.
Hey, bro, you want to hear a crazy fact though, bro? John Jones, undefeated, the greatest of all times. He lost to Matt Riddle like 3 times before they was pros.
Matt Riddle was a beast too. I hate that they like how they made his character, because I know that's just him overall. But
he got cut because he didn't want to stop smoking weed, and now they can smoke weed now.
Yeah, he needs. I don't even know if he would want to go back for real.
I don't know that. Who else?
Who do you think could go from WWE to UFC?
That's harder, but Bobby, he ain't even WWE anymore, but he used to fight in MMA, but he kind of old now. But
Karrion?
I still think he could though, because the heavyweight division is so weak. Karrion Kross, like, I don't know if a lot of people noticed, but Karrion Kross, he could do good, bro. He's like a high ranked belt in jiu-jitsu, and he used to be a boxer, and he used to do MMA. I think if they had to send anyone, Karrion Kross would do the best, just because how weak the heavyweight division is. It's the weakest division in UFC. And a lot of them aren't good fighters. They just are fat and hit hard because they fat. So I think Karrion Kross will come in there fucking get them in triangle chokes and shit. I think Karrion Kross would do. I don't think he'll be the world. He'll fucking win the world title. He not beating fucking John Jones or Tom Aspinall. But
I think he'd get in there and get a pretty good record though. I think he could handle himself.
I think he could. I think he could crack the top 15.
Out of 10 fights, I give him like 7 out of 10.
I think he would. I think he would beat most of the unathletic fat heavyweight.
Oh yeah, for sure. He circles around them as long as. I don't know, because if they land a good hit, you think he going down? You think he got it like that?
That's what I don't know. I was trying to find some. I seen that he used to fight in MMA, but I couldn't find any footage. So I was trying to see before like this video. So I don't know if he ever fought professionally, but he used to do MMA. I know that.
I don't know if anybody else could go in there like that.
Oh, what's her name from NXT? Fuck, I forgot her name. Lola Vice. She used to do MMA and was like a kickboxing champion, I believe.
Lola could do it.
Yeah,
I would say like Shayna, but fuck Shayna. I don't think she actually can.
No, she was. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. They need to book her stronger.
I think she fought Holly. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure she fought. No, what? Not Holly Holmes. What's her name? I can't remember her name right now. It's slipping my head, but I know the girl beat Ronda Rousey, but she fought her before. I think for the title. And what's her name, bro?
Sarah Kaufman. That's 2022 record. What was she? She was 15-11.
I know, not.
She lost to Amanda Nunes. That's
what I was thinking of. She lost to Amanda Nunes.
I mean, Amanda's that bitch though. She go crazy every time she step in the ring.
Is she the GOAT in female MMA?
Fuck Ronda Rousey. I'm gonna be honest. I fucking hate Ronda.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
She used to be good.
Now, no, she a Ring of Honor, ain't she?
Who? Ronda? Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck she do. I thought she just retired and was living on her money.
I'm pretty sure she a Ring of Honor.
What is Ronda Rousey doing now? Found happiness and acquired her life with her husband and kids.
You know who I think would do good in WWE? Derek Lewis. He's just so funny.
See, the thing is, like, I don't even care about, like, the fighting abilities that the people from UFC would bring into WWE. It's just some of them are just fucking hilarious.
Bro, the thing is, look, they're not going to have to fight a wrestling style. They just going to probably book them like Brock. Like, the shit that you don't, like, it's you have that aura because you from the UFC. You really do this shit.
Like, yeah, because that's what made Brock so good. Like, outside of him actually just killing it in the ring before he went to UFC and everything, him... Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something. Him, before UFC, great. And then he came back and, like, he had just a whole new aura around him of, oh shit, he could just actually beat my ass. Like, him versus, Triple H after he took a break and came back, and then he put him in the Kimura lock and broke his arm. Shit was hard as hell.
That's a fact. Like, I agree. Like, Brock he came back and he just had like, he was already like, okay, this dude's freaky strong, but you came back from the UFC, you're like, oh, now he's a killer.
Like, honest, I wouldn't have went up against him. I know wrestling is scripted and all that, and that they be training and shit. I still wouldn't want to go up against that man.
Bro,
I'm not finna go to suplex it. You ain't finna throw me around the ring like I'm a little doll.
Bro, you know what the funniest, I think one of the funniest, pettiest things Vince McMahon ever did was, so Cain Velasquez, he beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar in UFC, took the world title from him, just beat the shit out of him. So Vince paid him to come back and lose to Brock. He paid him to come to WWE and lose to Brock.
That shit was funny. because that was before I actually knew what like UFC was and all that shit and what was going on. So then when that shit started, I was just like, shit.
Like, damn, this petty as hell. But shit, I'm trying to think. It's like you can see, like I don't know, the WWE guys, most of them aren't real fighters. Like they're not trained. So them going to UFC wouldn't be a good idea, except for like a very select few, and they still probably ain't gonna do too good.
Because we saw what happened with CM Punk.
Like
0-3.
Brock Lesnar wasn't even that good. He was just freakily strong.
He was just athletic. He was good at the takedowns, and wasn't nobody really overpowering him like that.
Brock is a freak of nature. I don't remember who said it, but I remember I saw someone describe Brock Lesnar as a piece of the earth that got mad and came to life one day.
That's a pretty good description, though. Because before he did UFC or WWE, he was a fucking national champ for just actual pro wrestling.
I know, bro. Like, this little guy
he was just out there doing there.
Pro wrestling champ, WWE champ, was in the NFL, UFC world heavyweight champ. This man can do anything.
That man. And then the fact that he has a daughter that looks exactly like him and is out here doing wrestling and whooping everybody's ass too.
Triple H said he's good to come back to WWE now.
I'm hoping that I really hope that if he does want to come back, and if he does, Paul Heyman walks back out and then brings out Roman and Brock to fight the Bloodline. That shit would be so fucking fire.
Someone asked Triple H in like an interview or press conference or whatever. It was like, with everything happening, are we gonna see Brock Lesnar back in the WWE? And Triple H was like, that's up to Brock Lesnar. The door's open whenever he's ready. But honestly, I don't think Brock's coming back. Brock didn't even want to come back. He only came back because of how good of him and Vince friendship was, and Vince made him come back. So I don't know if he's gonna want to, because like once Vince stepped down, he like walked out.
Yeah, I mean, I know he also kind of left because it was being questioned on whether or not he was a part of the shit that was going down too.
Yeah. But I wanted to see him and Gunther so bad, bro.
Him and Gunther would have fed families. That shit would have been hard as fuck.
I don't know who would have won though. That's the crazy part.
I think with the way they're booking Gunther would have actually won. I think they would have gave it to him.
I could see it, but it's Brock Lesnar at the same time.
It is Brock. But with that being said, I don't know how well Triple H is gonna, or how he would have done it with
So wait,
actually giving it to a somewhat part timer.
If Brock comes back right now, who would he feud with is the question. Because there's no one like, he already feuded with Cody. I don't see if there's anyone that has like enough really like star power to feud with him. He's feuded with Seth many times.
Like I said, I think if he was to come back, he comes back to. I think he comes back at first to avenge Paul Heyman and the new Bloodline putting him through a table.
I could see
and then after they finish that, then he goes with Gunther or maybe like Braun Breaker.
I could see him feud with Drew too, because Drew beat him in front of nobody, so Drew could get that win back again in front of.
I don't know if they would give it back to him, because we saw what happened whenever they wanted to give him back the WWE Championship in front of everybody. The nigga talked shit to CM Punk and then immediately lost.
I think him in a Punk feud now would be so funny. Like, Brock can talk about the UFC. Like, bro, he's like, I won the world title. You lost in the first round.
Yeah, no, them two would be fucking hilarious. They do a custody match over Paul.
Bro, Liv and Rhea need to do a Eddie and Ray and put Dominic on the line.
They put a contract up top. Whoever wins get to keep him.
It'd be so funny.
And in either way, whoever wins, they still rip it up at the end because don't nobody want his ass.
They give it to JD. Bro, imagine like that's happens, right? It's a ladder match. The winner gets custody down. The ladder falls. They both knock down. JD runs in that bitch, puts the ladder. And JD gets custody of him. Bro, you remember? I just remember some. Speaking of like, they had Chris Jericho in like a shark cage versus Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns.
Oh
And
my
Chris Jericho
god.
above the ring.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
I would have been scared if I was Chris Jericho,
But yeah,
bro.
nah. He said in the interview he fucking hated every second of it.
That sounds terrible, bro.
I would hate that shit. They would like honestly they'd see piss dribbling down outside the cage because I'm scared of heights. I couldn't do it.
They just see the list of Jericho and it's yellow now.
I forgot all about Chris Jericho with that stupid ass list.
You forgot about? You just made the list.
You just made the list. That shit was fucking hilarious every time he did it. And then when he did it to Kevin after they stopped being friends.
Now Kevin did it to him.
Oh yeah, Kevin did it to him. It was before they started being friends. Whenever they were in the ladder match for the champ, or was it championship, or was it Money in the Bank?
It was for the Universal, I think. But then they had the Festival of Friendships where he gave him a new list and he was so excited. He looked at it, he's like, "Why is my name?" Then Kevin Owens beat the shit out of him.
Kevin Owens beat the brakes off that man.
Bro, we need that Kevin Owens back, bro. Kevin Owens is that dude for real. He's so good, bro.
Yeah, no, I hate that he's been because the past past like few months of SmackDown have been the same thing with
He's
it.
just been the last few years. He's just been second, like to whatever feud he's in. Like he was feuding with Roman, but he wasn't the main focus. It was Sammy and Roman was the main focus. Then when he was teaming with the Bloodline, he's been going against the Bloodline. He's been second to Cody and second to Randy. He's just like, oh no, he's so good, bro. He deserves to be.
Once they took him out of like his original run where he was
the prize fighter.
Yeah, where he was the prize fighter and he was just going crazy, and whenever he won like not Universal.
The US
was it the
title?
Universal? No, not the was it World Heavyweight or was it Universal at that point?
It was Universal when Triple H turned on Seth and that fatal 4-way.
Whenever he won the Universal, and after he lost that run that he had, and then they put him on. Yeah, and then whenever they started putting him on the mid card shit again, I knew it was over with for him. Not completely, but it just wasn't going to be the same because.
Bro, do you remember the last man standing match he had with Roman where he accidentally beat Roman and the referee had to stop counting?
Because we need to talk about the fucking referees because they be.
Do you remember that? He had like handcuffed Roman to something where Roman couldn't stand up, and I think Paul Heyman was supposed to unhandcuff him so he could stand up before 10, but he couldn't get the handcuffs off.
Some of their decisions that they make just I don't understand. Like they be fucking up not the most basic shit, but they be fucking up like the most critical moments.
Well, that wasn't the referee's fault for real.
I'm not talking about the referee. I'm just talking about everybody. It's like you get to the one moment where it's supposed to count. Like it wasn't the referee's fault on that Drew's music didn't hit as fast as it should have with Seth versus Damian. But people did blame the ref. But that shit was the PL operator or whatever the fuck soundboard operator. That shit pissed me off. I was so fucking confused. I was in my room screaming.
I agree, bro. They just I don't know, bro. I don't try to judge them too hard because like it's live. You only get one chance. There's no rehearsals. There's no like scenes. Cut a scene. Start over.
So I get it. It's just
it's aggravating to watch sometimes, but like I try not to judge them.
It's specifically it was that one. It was that PVE. That
bro had no excuse, bro. He backstage chilling in the.
Yeah, no, that like for most of them, I don't judge them. I'm like, okay, accidents happen, But your one job is to hit one fucking button to activate that music, and you didn't do it on time?
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
And then Damien almost fucking ended his whole career.
Bro, Damien was so pissed after that, bro.
Man, talk about piss. I almost turned off the whole fucking show after the whole Drew CM Punk thing went down. I almost turned that shit off.
I fucking hated that, bro. I get it, but like it's just like you beating a dead horse, bro. We get it. He already cost Drew McIntyre all this. They should have just had him cost the Money in the Bank, bro. LA Knight should have Money in the Bank or someone else, bro. Like
I feel like they wasted it. They really did.
they wasted it. Who won it last year?
Oh,
Was it? No, it wasn't Austin Theory. It was
Damien. Because
Oh
he
yeah, it was
cashed
Damien.
in
Damien's cash in was great.
his cash in was great, but it pissed me off how long it took to get there.
Yeah, it was getting annoying with him coming out every episode just to run away or get beat up.
Like,
and there was sometimes like, why are you not cashing in? Like after that last man standing match with Shinsuke, where Shinsuke threw his ass like off a fucking balcony through a table, Shinsuke beat the shit out of him. I was like, why are you not cashing in right now?
Yeah, no, there was a lot of them that he should have fucking just came in and fucking won. That he would have won so fast, but I don't know because he went on a Super Seth run, and I don't know if they would have actually made him lose.
I didn't like Seth's booking when he was champion, bro. They made him too strong. Like he could have won all his matches, but he was kicking out of too many things. Like
like him versus Shinsuke fucking pissed me off because Shinsuke was doing everything to beat his ass up and down that arena.
Shinsuke fucking threw him through tables, hit him with Kinshasas, threw him off a fucking balcony, beat the shit out of him. I thought Shinsuke was gonna win like 10 times. He pushed him off a ladder through the announce table, and bro just
whenever Seth got up from that, I was pissed. That shit made me so fucking mad.
I was like, yes, they finally gave Shinsuke the title. Then he got. I was like, fuck.
I don't know what they doing with Shinsuke, bro.
Shinsuke, we should have included Shinsuke on the most underused wrestlers.
Should have, cause.
But it's low-key kind of Shinsuke's fault, bro. He be half-assing something, like most of the time.
But we saw what he. It's because like I feel like he knows that they're bullshitting him. Because like whenever he first came out there and he was dominating, he was putting his 100 into it, and was putting on banger after banger. And then they started putting him on mid card, and he was just like, okay. And then they stopped booking him for shit overall. They were just like, okay, let's put him.
The moment they had him lose to Jinder Mahal,
when he gave up.
He was like, fuck it. I would have been the same way. Like, bro, you just 2 pay-per-views on the road to Jinder Mahal. And he was undefeated on the main roster. Wasn't he?
Yeah, no. The first time I lose to Jinder Mahal, I'm going back to Japan instantly. That shit would have pissed me. I would have said, fuck WWE. I'm never coming back.
It wasn't like when Randy lost, because Randy can lose to anybody at this point in his career. It ain't going to affect him.
Mm-hmm. The way Randy lost pissed me off, too. Fucking, why the fuck did the Great Khali come out there? What was the point of that? We ain't seen that man in like 10 years.
And then why did Jinder hand him the WWE title?
Like he was gonna come back and win. Like
that man Bro, I saw the Undertaker on the Joe Rogan podcast. He was saying he was just talking about how the Great Khali was terrible to work with and how he sucked. That man, Great Khali, had one good match in 20 years, bro. The only good
against Ray.
Yeah, who?
Against Ray, whenever he squashed Ray and they fake popped his head.
Nah, that one? I don't even like the match. That was just a good segment. But his last man standing match with John Cena was fire.
Yeah.
And but that's
because it's also Cena. You can put Heath Slater out there with Cena, and you're gonna get a good match. Like, bro, Solo and Cena had a good match.
The fact that people had that narrative that John Cena couldn't wrestle was just mind-boggling.
I don't know how you can say that. Like, I understand if you just don't like him, Like, especially during the Super Cena run, I fucking hated him because I was seeing my favorite wrestlers lose to him after hitting him with a million different moves. So I get hating him and not liking him, but saying he can't wrestle, that's like saying Tom Brady can't actually do quarterback shit.
Yep. All those rumors stopped when he had the U.S. Open challenges, bro.
Oh my gosh, him with those fucking challenges.
He had a banger with Stardust. He had a banger with Zack Ryder. Like, he was just
Okay, we're not gonna sleep on Zack Ryder.
No, I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying, like, these are people you wouldn't expect to get booked to have.
Yeah, no, not at all. And then we also got the intro to fucking KO from it. Like, that match was a fucking banger. KO's debut for actual WWE.
Title, though, bro. That should have been for the title.
Didn't he fight him for the title?
Nah, it was a non-title match for some reason. And that's why Kevin won. And then when they had the rematch for the title, Kevin lost.
Yeah. And then he gained the opportunity to fight him again and then beat him like a month and a half later, 2 months.
He didn't beat Cena for the US title. His first championship he won on the main roster was the Universal.
Was it? I thought it was the US.
Now he came in with the NXT title, so they had the first match that was non-title, and Kevin won. And then they had another match for the US title, and Cena won. Then they had another match, I think, for the NXT title, and Kevin won.
Shit, I don't know why I thought that Kevin like came in on his like first or second match, beat Cena and got the US title, and then dropped the fucking NXT title.
I'll tell you why. Because you know who beat Cena? Alberto Del Rio.
Oh my fucking god!
That's why you forget.
That's why I forgot about it right there. I forget that man exists.
Fucking Alberto Del Rio, bro.
I forget he exists. The last time I remember saying or knowing anything about him, was it him and Paige? No, that was Xavier.
No, he dated Paige after though, and he like, there was like, I think it went viral because it was like some domestic abuse, if I remember correctly.
No, that was with Charlotte, or not Charlotte. That's Andreas or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh no, that was
they both got let go because someone hacked Paige's phone and all her sex tapes got leaked.
Not that.
And then they let both of them.
Rio got let go because he punched a producer backstage. Because he said something racist to him and he punched him.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, but not like after they left WWE though, there was like allegations that he was a domestic.
Yeah, damn. Yeah. I'm surprised Xavier still got his job.
Yeah.
After that whole Paige situation.
Well, Paige didn't even get let go for that. She didn't get let go until long.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. I thought she left on her own.
I think she did.
And then she just did. No, she didn't even went to AEW for like, or yeah, she was still signed, but she would just kind of like sat at home and chilled. I remember like seeing her travel the world and shit. And was just like, I'm living my best life.
Because the WWE doctors won't let her wrestle with her concussions. Or wasn't her?
It was something, and then she became general manager for a little bit. I remember that.
Yeah, I never really liked Paige, bro. I don't know what it was. Like, a lot of people did. I don't know.
I mean, I liked her for the first, like, 2-3 months.
I think she came out in a bad time, because, like, she came in, right, with AJ.
She came in, as soon as she came in and she beat AJ, I loved her. I was like, she did amazing with that.
She came in good, but, like, she came in with AJ there, and AJ was the face of the women's division. AJ's super popular. So, then, like, right after she came in, that's when Becky and Charlotte and all them came up.
Yeah, Charlotte, Sasha, all them came through.
Got outshined pretty much immediately.
Yeah. It was bad. She had no time to actually live in the moment that she had. Because I know as soon as Charlotte came in, they fucking super Charlotte over here. She fucking never lost. That shit, I hate Charlotte. Fuck Charlotte. She pisses me off every time I saw her ass on the fucking get out there.
Bro, every time I see Charlotte in a match, I'm like, nope, she's winning.
Oh, she's winning. She's finna hit a moonsault outside, put him in the ring, and then put him in the figure four, and then it's over with.
Because, like, she's such a great wrestler. Her booking I don't like her booking.
I don't, like, I have a problem with all the people who go on, like, on these fucking win streaks, like Super Cena, and they book Roman to be that strong. Charlotte didn't have no reason to be like that. Like, she would lose, come back like a month later, and beat the most popular wrestler.
That's the thing. Like, so she wouldn't just win all her matches. She would lose to a popular wrestler, and you're like, okay, they gonna get the title right. And then she would automatically win the title back like a week later.
Yeah, she would like win it on like the next fucking Monday. She would be back out there for a rematch in the main event, and then boom, she wins.
You know how many times Sasha Banks beat her just for her beat Sasha like the next night?
That shit.
You know, Sasha Banks has never defended a title, and she's like a multi-time world champion. She never defended it because she always loses it right back to Charlotte every time.
Yeah, they.
Well, Sasha was so good, bro.
I understand why they pushed Charlotte the way they did, but they had so much better talent. Like they finally got to Becky and pushed Becky how she should have, but Sasha should have got way more love.
Man, we talked about all the underrated wrestlers. We forgot the women.
I mean, shit. I feel like most of them get they shine. But there's a couple. Nah. I take that back.
Not Io Sky. I'm tripping. Not Io Sky.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! That I fucking love Kyrie. Her fucking elbow drop, and then her with Asuka with that elbow drop into the neck breaker that they were doing.
Oh. He's so good, bro.
Good. Kyrie is just insane with it.
So fake, bro. I was trying to think. What's the other women? Bro, you know who? What's her name? Chelsea Green.
I fucking love Chelsea Green.
I like Samantha Irvin's introduction to her. Chelsea Green.
It was amazing,
bro. Chelsea Green. I wanted her to win the briefcase.
That's who I thought was gonna win, but I'm fine with Tiffy winning.
Yeah, I wanted her and Tiffy to win. Listen, what was our topic we was talking about?
I don't even know, man. I don't know anymore.
We was talking about UFC to WWE.
We got off that so fucking fast.
I gotta watch back, so I don't even know how we ended up to where we at now.
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch this back now, like for this moment to figure out how we got how these pads got right. Well, let's see. All right, we got two more. I mean, this one kind of really
two more.
Yeah, two more. We did 4 already.
Fucking, we did Ilya factions underrated. We somewhat did worst booked.
That's what I was saying. We kind of did this one a little bit. That's kind of yeah, we really did because we talked about Karrion Kross, we talked about Bronson Reed, we talked about Cedric Alexander. I mean,
that's really about it. Everybody else, they got most of the people doing some good shit. Like
I think we can skip this topic for real. We really talked about it.
The last one then.
It's Hill. This is a good one, bro. I like Hill.
I had to write out a list for this one. I couldn't do it. There's too many good ones. I even put like specific moments that had me thinking about it.
So this is what I want to do. I wanted to go down from like the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, and then who we think for the future.
Mm-hmm.
So for the 80s,
when was
I like Rick Rude for the 80s. I'm not gonna lie. Rick Rude was a great hit. That man, he put was it Macho Man? He put someone's wife like painted on his dick. That's insane.
That's who I had as mine. And then
DiBiase too, bro. Ted DiBiase was diabolical.
$1 Million Man. That nigga was crazy with it.
Bro, he made was it who he made kiss? It was RVD. It was like before RVD was a wrestler though. He was like 14. He had RVD kiss his foot. Then there was the one where he had the kid dribbling the basketball. He's like, you can dribble it 10 times in a row. I'll give you this money. At 9, he slapped the ball out his hand.
He was a fucking villain, dog. He was up there. It made me wish that I was around to watch during that time.
Thanks, bro. Ted DiBiase was diabolical, bro.
So for 90s and early 2000s, I had the same person. I had Vince.
Oh, yeah, Vince a good one.
Because who else you know really going around saying, like, he walked up to John Cena and said, "What's up, my nigga?" Like, nobody else was doing that.
Bro,
Ain't nobody do that.
You seen the clip he did with Sabu? I had to put that into my song because you know my name. But he walked up to Sabu and was like with his kid, he's like, I thought I was in Texas. I'm not in Texas. I'm in Afghanistan. Hey, look, boys, it's a member of the Taliban.
Vince was a fucking. And then who was it that he made kiss his ass cheeks?
Bro, that was a lot of people, bro. He had William Regal. He had Shane McMahon. Bro, this man
it was specifically it was a diva that he made kiss his ass.
I don't remember.
He put like whipped cream on it and everything.
Bro, this man in storyline drugged his wife and then had sex with Trish Stratus. This man, bro, he wrestled God and won.
Yes. I forgot that he was like, you know who the only man that could beat me? God. It fucking had that shit.
Bro,
that shit.
God, bro.
Oh my god. And then whenever when he kissed Stephanie, his own daughter,
bro,
he told Stephanie he would bend her over and then kiss her. That was insane. I don't know how that got through.
Bro, you know they were supposed to do more with that, but Stephanie refused. He wanted to have a whole storyline where he got her pregnant.
I'm glad that she fucking refused.
So look, when she refused, he was like, well, what about Shane?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Vince is insane. That man should have been out of power a long time ago.
Bro, you know what the scary part about it is, bro? I don't think it was a gimmick.
I don't believe it. I feel like he actually wanted to fuck Stephanie, his own daughter.
I think all this was him. He's a fucking psycho, bro.
That man. What more can you expect from a dude that was running a fucking sex trafficking ring? Like, man is nasty.
I had him for the 90s. I had him in Ministry Taker.
I also put Ministry. It was a close second with it.
I had Ministry Taker and 97 Kane.
97 Kane was insane.
97 Kane was different, bro.
Kane was dominant. And then Ministry Taker, when he kidnapped Stephanie and put her on the Taker cross.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I had it's Vince. I got Vince, Ministry Taker, and 97 Kane.
That I can agree with that. Those all fucking bangers.
Early 2000s, I gotta keep Vince, and I gotta keep Unmasked Kane. Like when he first unmasked, he fucking set Jim Ross on fire. He electrocuted Shane McMahon's dick.
That man was a menace. He was going crazy with it.
You gotta mention Triple H too, even though it was boring.
I had Triple H, Randy, and Edge.
Randy. That wasn't in the 2010s. That was 09 Randy.
09 Randy was insane. He was punting everybody, DDTing everybody off the rope, RKOing random old women and shit.
Or he scared me, bro. I was 7, and when he handcuffed Triple H, RKO Stephanie started making out with her like fucking knocked out body.
I thought it was over with, dog. I thought he was just gonna go to jail. I was like, how are they letting him get away with this? Why is no one jumping in to help her?
You know when Triple H broke into his house with a sledgehammer?
Bro, I was so scared. I thought oh shit, this is real.
Then they had that boring ass WrestleMania match.
Yeah, no, the match sucked ass. The build up to it was amazing.
Bro, Like, bro, they had that storyline, and then they gave him a normal match where Triple H gets DQ'd, he loses the title. Like, that was
they gave him a regular Monday Night Raw match.
They should have had that. Should have been like a last man standing match, a no DQ match. That should have been something crazy.
Something where they just beat the shit out of each other.
Like, bro, you have this man punted his whole family and made out with his knockout wife. I mean, Triple H broke into his house and they're gonna have a fucking normal match where if you can DQ to lose the title. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that shit was so stupid. Then I also had Edge up there from him specifically. Like, he was great overall, but specifically for his beef with Kane, where he was fucking kidnapped Paul Heyman, Paul Bearer and shit.
Bro, Edge was great. That was in the 2010s though.
That was 2010s.
I think that was like.
I don't know why I thought that was like 2008.
No, because that was after he returned. He was a face then.
He was a face?
Yeah.
He was a face kidnapping Paul Bearer and shoving him in the fucking off of ramps.
Yeah, bro, that was actually
in the garbage cans. That's an amazing face right there. That's like the most blurred line face.
Nah, bro, you know what the craziest thing a face ever did? It was when the Dudley boys fucking put me. They was faces and their whole gimmick was putting women through tables.
Oh my fucking god. And then don't even get me started on Devon doing the what's up jump into who was it lap, and he just stayed there, and Bubba Ray was like, get your ass up.
Who else was some good heels? Bro, Edge was fired though.
Yeah, I had Edge.
Edge was a real life villain, bro. He took Matt Hardy's girl, then they fired Matt Hardy, then they rehired Matt Hardy just for him to lose to Edge.
Yeah, no, Edge was an actual villain. Like, the fact that, and then put Lita along with his ass too, because Lita came out and said that Edge's dick was better. That's insane to say on live television, and to actually mean it too. That was actual beef, because I remember, because the whole reason that Matt got fired because he actually put hands on Edge. This shit's insane.
You know what else was a crazy heel moment? I'm not putting him in like the best heels or anything, but fucking Snitsky when he came out and punted. You remember that, bro? Or like the storyline was that Lita miscarried Kane's baby, and Snitsky came out with the baby and fucking kicked it into the crowd. Snitsky was unhinged, bro. Whatever happened to dude?
They realized times was changing, bro. They couldn't have his ass doing that shit no more.
And then for the 2010s, I got the Shield, the Authority, the Wyatt family.
I had the Shield I had the Authority and Wyatt family, mainly because, obviously, the Authority, because, oh my fucking god, that's a lot right there. Specifically out of the Authority, I had Stephanie.
Oh, I forgot, but Lesnar has to be on
there. Lesnar was a fucking villain. He was a menace, just running around doing whatever the fuck he wanted. Like when he suplexed like 3-4 fucking cameramen, and then threw a camera at one of them.
You remember when he tore up Seth Rollins' Cadillac?
Bro,
he like ripped the doors off.
That man, he was a fucking menace.
You know who else was a good heel in the 2010s that a lot of people forget? Well, not really forget, but Daniel Bryan in like 2018-19 with the vegan title.
It was insane. Him with that fucking vegan title.
Bro, we talked about Daniel Bryan a lot this episode, like little mentions of him without him actually being discussed, but we gotta talk about it. Daniel's that dude. But,
he really is. He needs... I want him out of AEW. Yeah, get him. Because did you see that he trademarked his yes, no thing? He took it so WWE can't use it anymore. He trademarked that bitch and got rights for it.
Look, bro, if y'all watch AEW, bro, that's good for you. Personally, I don't. I'm not one of those people that say everything AEW does is bad. I just personally, that's a lot. That's too many wrestling shows to keep up with. And I want Daniel Bryan to come back home.
I'm gonna say I like AEW. AEW has some really good people in it, and they have some good moments. But
like I
they
try
be
to watch
fucking me up with the matches that they have.
It's just like I don't know, bro. It's like it's so much time watching AEW and WWE and just doing everything else. It's like
And then also, and for me is fucking AEW trying to watch some of TNA now since that's been popping off. Trying to watch fucking WWE, NXT with it along. Too many fucking shows to keep up with.
I watch WWE and I really just watch highlights of other promotions. Unless there's like a crazy match that like I gotta see this. And I'm a big Swerve Strickland fan now. Like from what
Swerve is Swerve's that nigga.
I'm glad he won the title, bro. I like Swerve.
Swerve,
but I'm just saying, I want Daniel to come back mostly because I need him versus Gunther. I need everybody versus Gunther, but him and Gunther, bro. Daniel's so vicious with them kicks and shit in the submissions. He's really just Gunther's a bigger version of Daniel Bryan.
I was gonna say they both of their fucking arsenal of moves is just fucking humongous. So them just popping random shit out together,
bro,
like it would go insane.
Well, but back to the hills, bro. For the 2010s, Bray Wyatt, man, he was a menace, bro. When he was talking John Cena with the little kids singing. That shit
Bray was
bro, on God, bro. When
Bray versus fucking Bray versus Randy, top 10.
Which one?
Whenever the fuck was it Hell in a Cell or a Steel Cage? And then Randy ended up turning after that to join the family. I thought Randy joined too after a little bit. And they were like a tag team for a while.
Oh yeah, he did, but nah, that was the Steel Cage with Daniel Bryan.
Steel Cage was Daniel Bryan. Oh yeah. Yeah, because then he came out in that jumpsuit.
When he fought John Cena, when Bray Wyatt fought John Cena in the Steel Cage and John Cena was about to win, he goes to the door and the lights cut off, and that little kid with like the demonic voice was singing, "I got the whole world, bro."
That shit hell out of me, dog. And then what do I got?
Spider walk and shit.
That spider walk was insane. That shit used to creep me out. I put him and Taker fucking gave me nightmares.
Bro, that's why they my two favorites, bro, of all time, bro. I love horror, and they did it. I think, bro, they should make a movie about the Wyatt family. Or make a movie about like Undertaker and Kane.
Undertaker and Kane would go insane. Play out their childhood of the fucking house burning down and shit.
It would really be like a horror movie's origin, like fucking Jason Voorhees' origin story type shit.
That shit would be hard.
The Fiend could have his own horror movie for real.
Oh yeah, no, that one could go crazy.
The Fiend looks scary. It looked like some horror movie shit.
What's that for modern times, so 2020 and up?
Gunther got to be up there. Fucking Drew McIntyre.
Obviously, like Roman, we got like Roman.
Oh yeah, Roman number one. I'd say Rhea. Rhea, she's not really a heel anymore. She's so popular, but her run as a heel was crazy.
Her run as a heel was insane, but I think she got too popular. So it was like Street Profits. They were too popular to actually be a heel.
Well, you know, Becky Lynch, the man gimmick was a heel, but she got so popular that it became a face, even though she was never really a face.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that with Rhea, but I don't think as popular as the man was.
I don't know.
It's hard to say because we still so early in the decade.
Yeah, but Rhea got some simps. Rhea got some people that are saying that she's the best diva of all time. So,
well, don't call them divas no more. You're gonna get canceled.
My fault. My bad. I ain't know that's what they weren't referred to as anymore.
Yeah, they've been referred to since like 2016.
I don't keep up with it. I still just call their ass wrestlers.
We've been talking about it for 2 hours. You ain't keep up.
I'm talking about like what to call them, dog. I just always call them wrestlers. Nah, but she got people saying she's the best woman of all time for it, which is she good and all. Don't get me wrong.
I could see it in a couple years, but right now,
no, can't.
I think right now it has to be Becky, the greatest female of all time.
Even then, I don't even know. Becky's amazing, but I fuck with like Lita was really fucking good too. Because Lita would get out there with the niggas.
Lita's time though, like there wasn't really much competition for her to, so she stood out. But like she stood out in front
even
of
when
nobody.
She came back like a couple of years ago, she was still killing it. And she's like what, 40 something?
I don't think she's better than Becky. And I'm not even the biggest Becky Lynch fan. She's not my favorite by any means, but I think she's the greatest woman. It's her and Charlotte, and I hate Charlotte.
I just can't, like, as good as Charlotte is, I cannot stand to put Charlotte anywhere up there.
But I'd say, we're gonna do a bonus thing. Who do you think is the Mount Rushmore of female wrestlers? Like before that.
Okay. Go ahead.
I had one in my head, but fuck, I just forgot. Like, what if I gotta add Chyna in there?
Chyna gotta be in there because one of the, like, wasn't that the first female to come into the men's Royal Rumble?
Bro, she won the Intercontinental title. She won a men's. I was about to say it was gonna be Lita, Trish, Becky, and Charlotte. Then I remember Chyna. I'm gonna take Chyna.
Chyna, Lita, because Lita was out there hitting that shit.
Lita and Trish gotta be in there. Chyna, Lita, Trish, and Becky, I think.
Trish is definitely up there. And then
right outside, I think honorable mentions is Charlotte and Mickie James.
I don't know if I would put Mickie James over Trish though.
No, I said honorable mentions.
But I know that, but I'm saying would I put Mickie James over Trish? Because I fucked with Mickie James.
Yeah,
Mickie James was a badass.
I liked Mickie James more than I like Trish, but I'm just like,
nah, in terms of accolades, ain't nobody really doing more than Trish like that, other than like Charlotte.
Right. And Trish came back even better. Like 10 years later.
I don't know how she came back like 10, 12 years older and was just fucking running the shit. Like her versus Becky with fucking Zoe.
Bro, that cage match with Becky was so insane, bro.
That shit.
And she didn't come back. Like a lot of people, when they come back older, they scared to take bumps. She went crazy, bro. I was still wrestling right now.
I could see her coming back. Her versus Tiffany.
Oh yeah, bro. I'd be actually mixing their names up. Their names so similar. Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus.
Yeah, no, they got too much. It's too much. I be getting they guys confused sometimes. I be saying the wrong thing.
Sometimes I'll be like Tiffany Stratus. Who you think the best women's wrestler is right now? It has to
right be now. Definitely Rhea. If you want to do a top 3, Rhea, Liv.
It may be Nia Jax right now. Nia's like killing.
Nia's killing it, but
maybe Io. Nah, wait, now I'm tripping. Bianca. It got to be Bianca. Bianca has to be.
Yeah. Bianca's just corny to me though. Every time she whipped that fucking ponytail out.
You tripping.
No, she an amazing wrestler. Better than I could ever be. But as soon as she whipped that ponytail out and whipped somebody with it, I'll be like, all right, man, turn this shit off.
So to compare them, I want to say Bianca's like in the 2000s or 2010s, Bianca Cena and Rhea's Randy.
Yeah, where they doing separate things. I'm waiting on them to cross paths.
That's what they doing. They holding it out. They both book so strong, long ass title reigns. So when they finally fight, I don't know who's
gonna fucking. I think I don't see Bianca losing. I'm sorry, or not Bianca, Rhea really losing like that. I think that the only reason that she's gonna lose this against Liv is because either
Yeah,
Dom or
I think she
Finn.
was Bianca, but like if it was Bianca from like a year or two ago when she had that long ass title reign,
Oh yeah, ain't nobody beating her.
but now she
No
kind of
man.
like she really lost. She just
Oh
hasn't been.
no.
She hasn't been doing a lot.
Yeah, she had the whole thing with Jade, but other than that,
They trying to get Jade because Jade is not the best wrestler, so they're trying to get her with someone to help her like push her.
I will say she be killing it though. I ain't gonna cap.
She
Like
got a
every
lot of
time
aura. Her entrance crazy, but
that
she
fucking
just
pin is crazy. When she pins them like and sits on their chest and then leans back and do the whole tongue thing, insane. Like that shit, I didn't even know who she was. All I knew was people were saying the Jade Cargill tongue, and I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" And then she did it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
nah, Jade fire. Hey, hold up, bro.
She too strong.
I started this podcast and said extra guy was gonna be here in 10 to 15 minutes.
What did he text? It's a mic because I'm still at work. It's been like 3 hours.
Yeah, bro. This man said, he said, I'll be there in 10:15. And fuck, that was at 8:31. It's 11:00. Bro, it's been almost 3 hours, bro.
That man, he gonna as soon as we leave, he gonna join and be like, "Did I miss it, y'all? Where y'all at?
Bro, he gonna join in like the next 40 seconds and be like, what topic are we on?
What we talking about right now?" Now he need to be on the next one. He says better get a day off of work or something. Because he said he had a lot of opinions on these topics. Now I'm kind of
He
pissed. I
missed
want to
all
hear
of
what he
these.
said. Yeah.
He missed every single one, bro. The episode he get on, bro, we gotta pick a bunch of trash topics. Like, top 10 Great Khali matches.
Top 10 Hornswoggle matches. Nah, top 10 Hornswoggle gimmicks.
Bro, look, we're gonna do this. I know he ain't gonna watch this whole video, so he ain't gonna hear this right now. But all the people that's here, they gonna listen to this. The next episode, we're all three on it. We ain't gonna tell him the topics, and then we gonna fuck with him, and we gonna say some out of pocket shit as a topic. It's just, he gonna be like,
No,
"What the fuck?"
who your top 3 wrestlers? I say I got Hornswoggle,
Now you gotta make it sound good. Like
Great
first,
Khali.
he be like, I got Undertaker, Bray Wyatt. It got to be Jack Swagger.
I forgot all about Jack Swagger. Oh my god.
Like do a top 10. Like have like 3 just random people be like, Undertaker, Bray Wyatt. 3 got to be my boy Jack Swagger. 4, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Alberto Del Rio, Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's like
Vladimir, what the fuck was his name? Vladimir. Yeah, Vladimir Kozlov, and then Heath Slater to end it off. Top 10 right there. You gotta say some out of pocket shit.
We got a gaslight him too. Another one of us gonna be like, "Oh, that's a good list. I got Vladimir in my top 5."
Shit, I got Vladimir in the top 3. Damn, it sucks that you have him so low though.
Bro, I can't believe they had him beat the Undertaker clean. I remember watching as a Tali was a 7-year-old boy that watched Vladimir Kozlov beat the Undertaker clean and was in shock.
I remember I turned it off and put on Nickelodeon instead.
I went to regular show. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, that shit pissed me off, and I was like, all right. And my little sister wanted to watch, what was it, Full House on Nick at Night, and I was like, man, I'd rather watch that shit than this. This is stupid.
I turned on regular show and then I got mad because with the episode where they was beating up, they was wrestling with the Hulk Hogan doll. And I was like, I don't want to watch wrestling. I was like, nah, bro. Vladimir Kozlov just beat the Undertaker. I was confused, bro.
No, they got stupid bookings. They got people that never should have won that won. That'd be like fucking having Jinder Mahal come out and just actually let's not use Jinder Mahal because they actually have him do stupid shit.
Let me see. That's like who's someone that's never been a champion. That would just be really random. That'd be like fucking JD McDonough just randomly beating Roman Reigns clean. Cause this was 2010 Taker. This was like the best version of
Yeah,
Taker.
no, this is when Taker was choke slamming everybody, putting people through the ring with the choke slam and shit.
Now this was Hell's Gate Taker, where he was putting everybody in the Hell's Gate, having them
Oh
bleeding out
my
their
god,
mouth.
I remember whenever they had told him that the Hell's Gate was banned in one of the Hells in the Cell.
Bro, I got scared of that move when they said it, because like, bro, I was like, what? This was like 2008, 2009. I was like 6, 7, I think, something like that. So when they said, like, I thought wrestling was real at the time. So blood was coming out of his mouth. They said it was banned. I was like, I got scared. I remember he brought it back. I think it was the Edge, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna kill him. I was like, it's over with.
Because I'm not afraid to admit, I thought wrestling was real until I was like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah,
and then so there is some of the shit that I was just like, ain't no way that shit actually happening. Like, how the fuck they just popping in the ring like that? Like, whenever he would pop up behind somebody, I was like, how the fuck he doing? This nigga can actually teleport.
Bro, look, so I had this uncle that always told me that wrestling was fake. Cause he was a big UFC fan. He was like, nah, wrestling's trash. It's fake. So when Brock Lesnar came to the UFC, I was like, okay, let's see what happens. Then Brock Lesnar won the UFC title. I was like, I thought it was fake. I was like, you see what he did? Now imagine that I was the Undertaker. I was lit, bro. I was like, oh, fuck you, bro. My guy just came and beat your whole division's ass. That's your company?
That's who you said can beat these niggas? That's who it is?
I thought WWE was fake. That man
I used to.
keep your title.
I used to talk the most shit about WWE wrestlers.
I'm telling you, bro, when Brock won the title, bro, I had to talk so much shit to him. I was so lit, bro. I was like, damn, bro, what happened? I thought they couldn't take punches. I thought they had no fighting skills.
Ooh, okay. Next episode, we got to do like top 10 rivalries.
Oh shit, that's a good one. Also, if y'all got any ideas for topics, comment.
I'm gonna be honest. I got like 3 of them, and they all Taker.
Oh, bro,
I got Taker versus Shawn, Taker versus Triple H,
Taker versus Orton.
Taker versus Orton was fucking insane.
Bro, we could low key just do a top 10 Taker feud.
Taker's feuds were fucking insane. Taker versus Kane.
Taker the GOAT, bro. I don't care what anyone say. There's no one better than Undertaker. I'll be watching his podcast now.
He got a podcast?
Hell yeah, bro. It's called I think it's called 6 Feet Under. Bro, we gotta get him on the podcast.
Oh God, that's what we need right there.
I'm gonna get a business loan.
Pay for his ass to get up on here.
Thanks, bro. We'd be, bro. I would probably cry. No cap. We could take her on podcast one day. I'd be starstruck, bro. I wouldn't know what to do.
I just fell out my chair.
I don't know about my chair if we got to take her on the podcast.
I would too, man. I would cry.
I would too, bro. If we got to take her on this bitch, I wouldn't even know what to say. I'd be like, Mr. Undertaker?
Mr. Taker, sir. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Undertaker, you have Discord too?
I'm gonna sound like a fucking anime boy in real life. It's just gonna be stupid.
God, I'm like, Undertaker never heard of you. What? You wrestled? Never watched that before.
So I heard you were in the WWE. You must have only been there for like a year, huh?
Oh yeah, aren't you the one that lost to Vladimir Kozlov?
You think he would just leave right there?
He probably would, bro.
Nah, then all of a sudden the light's gonna go out in your car, and then he gonna be sitting behind you like Teddy Long.
Oh God, bro.
That
That'd be
shit
funny.
used to. When he did that, I really thought he could teleport. That shit had me scared.
Bro, look, so like that conversation we just had. So my son's name is Carrie, like
Mm-hmm.
Carrie. So my wife, her uncle, I don't remember what we was talking to him for some reason. When we told him like the baby's name, he was like carrying cross. I got all excited and stuff. And we were like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I don't really know him. I don't really watch wrestling or anything. I seen him once or twice flipping through the channels. And this was at the time where Karrion Kross wasn't even in WWE. And I'm
That
like,
man
bro,
didn't want you to know.
I'm a wrestler. You don't gotta lie to me, bro.
Yeah, no, that's why. Like, I hate when people try to hide the fact that they like wrestling. Like, come on now,
Like, bro,
because that was me. That was me for the longest time. Because like I was hiding the fact that I liked anime, wrestling, all that shit. And then one day I just said, "Fuck it, I don't give a fuck." And then so many people like that shit.
yeah, bro. Like, I ain't realized how many people liked wrestling. It's crazy though, cause like, bro, if you know Karrion Kross, bro, there's no way you're not a hardcore wrestler.
Because that's like,
That's not like John Cena or Roman Reigns, where you might have heard of them. Like,
yeah, it's like it's not one of them people. Because there's a school called Catholic. It's where Roman Reigns went to school, like here in town. And when I went to a football camp there, and we were talking about it with like the football coaches and everything, and we were talking about it, and they were like, so it was whenever Roman was going to face Undertaker, and they were like, which WWE superstar is going to be headlining WrestleMania that came from here? And like everybody put their fucking hands up and was like Roman Reigns, and I was like, how the fuck these niggas know this?
yeah,
When I say it was like 30 of us in the group, and at least like 15 people put their hands up.
but like Roman Reigns, he's a superstar, bro. Like, a lot of people that don't even watch wrestling know who Roman Reigns is just because he's Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
it's like it's the same thing as Randy Orton. Like everybody knows Randy Orton because of the RKO memes. Everybody knows him.
Well, bro, say like we just say Karrion. He's like Karrion Kross. Like
that's an obscure wrestler to know, dog.
Right. And the thing
That's
is,
like saying Vladimir, and instead of Putin, that comes to mind is Kozlov. Like, come on,
and
now.
he said he saw him once flipping through the channels. That's true. You want to remember the whole name of Karrion Kross. Like, how
he sat and watched that whole match.
How
he
is he
saw
still
my Ring of
remember the
Honor.
name? Like, bro, if I just flip through something I've never seen before and watch one episode, I'm not gonna remember the fucking characters' names like that. Like, and that's the first thing that popped into his head, bro. There was giddy in that man's eyes.
That man was happy.
And bro, Karrion Kross at this time had 2 matches on the main roster, and that's when he came out wearing the weird sex clothes and they fired his ass. And he won in WWE for like a year at this point. So that means this man is so much into it. He was watching NXT to know Karrion.
And he tried to hide it. Can't believe it.
Like, bro, we caught his ass slipping, bro.
That is a hard ass name though.
Hey, bro.
No, I'm gonna have to take Ilya. Ilya is hard.
That's a fact, bro. I don't know. I gotta see what other wrestling names there is, because I don't know. Some of these wrestlers got some hard names, bro.
Name my son Undertaker. First name Under, last or middle name Taker.
That's a wild name, bro. Like, he in school, is Undertaker.
Is there Undertaker? No, since Taker is his middle name, it's just gonna be who's Under. Can I get Under?
Underwear? Everybody would call us that underwear in school, bro. Kids so childish, bro.
Name my child Vladimir.
Hey, bro, like, we're gonna have to put up a missing poster for Extra God. I think one of them dogs ate his ass, bro.
One of the dogs ate his ass. That nigga started barking. He got out and said he was hungry.
Bro, it sounded like Braun Breaker interest music, all the dogs, bro. His ass got, bro. Wow, bro. But shit, bro, we covered all the topics. I think we finna end the episode. You got anything you want to say to the people?
Nah, it was nice being on the episode. Nice first episode. You already know I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, now get out of here, Craig, bro. We don't like your ass. No, I'm just kidding, Craig. We fought with you.